Hello and welcome back to our D&D live stream campaign. Currently with the tentative title of Equivocation. Like I said, I'm your DM Hesper, and I'm joined by the usual crew of chaos that we have here. Um, I know some of you guys like the old introduction thing, so if you guys want to say hey or anything like that, feel free to do whatever you want. Before I get started with our synopsis.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and these people call me Aster, and I play the character Ane, and I also run tech, and you're watching this on my Twitch or YouTube channel. Woo, yeah.
I'm
I am.
Kalisa. Or what?
Nope. Go ahead. We don't really. You just said everybody do whatever. So now we're going to be talking over each other.
Now it's
Go
just
ahead,
chaos.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, he said we were chaotic. All right. I'm Khaleesi. Freya Friedenlund is the name. Getting drunk and singing out of tune is the game.
I am Fran, aka Bubba. I play the great and wise, amazing inventor, Professor Goosewada, with his sidekick, Duck Duck. I am annoyed by this lack of sing-song drunkard person, and then also the blue guy. Try to get.
I'm Fugi. I play Pazuzu, shooting arrows made of stars with my friends who are kind of bizarre.
Jeff.
All right, I guess the rest of you three want to just sit there and be quiet. That's cool.
I just want to know why everyone started using their real names.
I don't know.
I don't
Aster did.
know.
I didn't. That was weird.
I do that because I also stream with like real life friends who call me Kevin, and
What
so
are having
the
those
weird
like?
the weird back and forth. So I introduce myself as Kevin and say you guys call me Aster, and all of that is accurate.
See, my name, nobody ever really says. Like, I've introduced myself as Franz, and somebody goes, "No, it's not." I'm like, okay,
fair enough.
Nobody believes me anyway.
You just have that face, Bubba. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyways, so last time you guys started out as being at this basically founding day festival, and about an hour into it or so, give or take, people started bending over in pain and transformed into these monstrous kind of undead creatures and started attacking others. Managing to kill two other people who were involved in this, but you guys managed to clear through them pretty easily. A little bit of help from the guards. After which, you guys probably more than likely, you're assuming they cover their bases just to make sure. You guys were essentially brought to the lawmaster and essentially placed as possible suspects and essentially placed under tavern arrest because not really house arrest. In which case you guys decided to started heading back. Goose getting into a little bit of mischief before he was found out and also taken to the lawmaster and basically given the same stipulation as you guys eventually decided, and you guys had enough for the day and decided to call it a night and took your long rest, slept, and woke up the next morning to the sound of rain hitting the glass of the window and the roof and the distant rumbling of thunder. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else. Oh, well, I guess I could mention that before you guys went to bed. Ane asked for guidance, and his owl kind of flew into the room, flew around a few times, and flew back out the window. So, guess he'll take that as however he wants to take that. And I don't think there was really that much else that happened in that campaign. It was mostly a lot of combat.
Yeah, we fought, talked to a guy, went to the inn.
Yeah. fought, got arrested, and went to bed. Pretty much it. Anyways, as you guys start awakening in that morning, and like I said, rain's kind of pattering into the, landing on there. Pazuzu did decide to check out the window and see if Duck Duck was afraid of thunder. Doesn't sound like it, but you could hear the pattering of droplets on metal. Probably assuming it's water falling on him. Like I said, as you guys start to stir awake, some of you on the floor, some of you on the beds. Don't think we really got to 100% on who was sleeping where, but except for I think Lonnie was sleeping on the bed on the floor because she's a little too big for the bed.
Hesper?
Definitely sleeping on the bed.
Oh. Well, while
If you're
everybody's
sleeping on the bed, I'm assuming Goose is sleeping. But yeah, go ahead.
while everybody's stirring awake,
Mm-hmm.
Goose or Goose Waddle would like to take his crowbar and open his chest and try at it.
Okay.
He's going to be
Okay.
working at it.
All right. Roll me a strength at advantage. That's what a crowbar does.
You know what's sad? I'm going to fail this miserably at advantage. Yep.
Yep.
Wait, you have proficiency die. You have a proficiency. No, that's not gonna help. Never
Do you
mind.
want somebody to help you?
You want the
so
big
as you-
one Callie to do it for you?
Okay,
As
I'm
you,
going to
as you
go.
watch,
I'm-
I want to describe it. So as you're watching Goose, smart but not necessarily the wisest creature in the world, jams the crowbar into this like little tiny chest. It's about that big. Decides the best way to get leverage on it is to stand on top of the chest and
Mhm,
push
mhm.
down on the crowbar. As you're just watching, go. It's a very awkward and hilarious showing.
Okay. While they're still stirring, I'm scratching my beard, looking at it, and I glance over and I see big cat lady, and I'm looking at the crowbar, and at the cat lady, and I'm gonna walk over to her, and go. Excuse me, cat. I would like to offer a proposition, little. If you can open my box, I'll give you a pretty little shiny for your effort. If you can open.
All
Do we
right.
have a deal? Here you
Yep.
go.
Are you holding out your little hand?
I'm holding you the crowbar.
Oh, all right. I take it.
Okay, you got a crowbar in your hand, and there's a little tiny box, like I said, about that big on the floor.
Is this like a full size crowbar or like a small little tiny?
Yeah, it's a big
size?
It's
crowbar.
the size
yeah.
of me.
Okay.
Pretty, maybe a little short. I mean, you're a little bit over 2 feet. It's probably about 1.5 feet, so it's almost it's almost the same size as him.
Do you want this box after I'm done opening
No,
it?
I don't want the box. I just want the contents of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna open the box. I don't need the crowbar.
Okay, so you're just gonna try breaking the box with your bare hands.
Yeah.
Cat hands.
All right, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
No, man.
Why aren't you pulling up the thing? Oh, okay.
It's a good point. I'm gonna need my Jesus Christ.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Here,
So
let me help.
You're like, I'm gonna get this, and you try. You just can't get your claws in there, and you just kind of over the top and just keep skirting off every time. Box is a little smaller than what you're used to.
I
Is
think
it?
that
I'm gonna
we
hit
as
it
a
with the
party.
crowbar.
I think that we as a party are now convinced that this is a magical chest. We need to find the
So-
magic key.
So
No,
as
the,
you guys,
the lock's broke.
The lock's
So-
broken.
Yeah, I tried to pick it twice.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me use the crowbar. I will try to use it.
Here,
Move it
I'll hold
over.
the chest. You use the crowbar.
Okay.
okay, so as you guys are situating on this, you guys are like, oh, okay, we'll figure out how to get in this. You hear all of a sudden at the front door.
Who is it?
I scamper as they're doing that. I quickly no, we're good. Try later, and I stuff it in my bag.
Okay.
Okay, so you go to the stuff that you hear outside the door. It's the Stadero.
Who?
Open up.
It's a
One of
cop.
the guards. Yeah, it's the
Oh.
cops.
I open the door.
The box
Okay.
is in my bag.
So as you open the door, 2 guards are standing there, both drenched, look miserable. Granted, they're wearing cloaks. The cloaks look like that they've been waxed. It's like an animal hide that's been waxed, so it kind of helps keep the water off. But still, this is a pretty good downpour. They're still wet. They're still miserable. All right. So, Lawmaster had us come down here to inform you that you will not be needed today. The investigation is continuing ongoing. Please stay in the tavern. Do not leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
So you're like, go ahead.
You want us to just stay here all day?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are like, okay, and just close the door. You can hear them walking down to the next one. Seems like they're just going through and informing people that they're not going to need today, and probably getting people that they will need today.
Oh, kind of like jury duty. All right.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like in house arrest jury duty, basically, at this point.
So there are other people at this tavern who are also in tavern arrest, is what we can kind of glean from that?
To some extent, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so like I said, they've left. If you want to continue playing with the box, you can. What were you going to say, Aster? Sorry.
It'd just be interesting to talk to them later.
I pull my thing back out and I hand the crowbar. I'm like, here you go. Please feel
Okay.
free.
Okay.
Yourself a pretty shiny.
Hey, just so you guys know, that was probably stolen.
You
And I go back to bed.
You have no
You
proof.
stole this.
That is a horrible thing. It came out of my bag. I just misplaced my key. Can you please just help me? You'll get a shiny out of this.
Okay, well, let's open it. Just strength?
Hey,
if you're using the
Professor.
Yeah.
You might want to be careful doing stuff like this, because one day you'll piss off a deity and they will conscript you to their services for life.
I do what? This is my chest.
Yeah, and you stole it, and you're
Where
going
is your proof, sir? I am offended.
All right, carry on. I didn't see anything. I'll just look this way.
Go
Okay.
figure. Somebody places the keys and everybody thinks you stole it. Thank you,
Yeah,
lady, for helping.
I kind of put my head up from the bed. Yeah, I find once he's got it, you can't talk him out of it. You can try to stop him from taking it, but once he's got it, it's his. And I go back to bed.
Yeah. All right. So, if you're using the crowbar at advantage, whoever's open.
It's me, Harrow. Gonna try to open it.
Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. Just kind of nothing from Goose. Kind of started loosening it a little bit with Umi. But yeah, you just able to get the crowbar in there real easy, and you're just kind of holding it in one hand and go. As you do, the box kind of tumbles and falls out of your hand, and coins start scattering around the floor. As you're looking at it, there's about let me check here real quick. There's about 29 copper, and then some weird other coins.
Okay. I'm going to give each of them a copper. I'm picking up the rest of the copper, and then I want to examine the other coin.
The other coins seem to be a really cheap metal, and is basically along the lines as an equivalent to a real-world version of a Chuck E. Cheese token. And there's probably about 60 or 70 of those.
I'm pocketing those.
Okay, so you got a whole bunch of Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Yep. And each of you got a copper. Thank you for your assist.
I've added the copper to my inventory.
You didn't get one. You didn't help. You said I stole it.
You said you gave it to each of us.
No, I gave it to the two that helped.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 copper, and 27 copper.
Okay.
So,
So
like I said, you can occasionally hear the banging on doors. It's probably going to take a while. It's not super one and done.
Hey, so since we're stuck here in this tavern, no such thing as wasted time, right? I want to see you two arm wrestle, and I indicate Harrowhawk and Umi.
Okay.
all right.
All right. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. All right. So as you guys, I guess, clear off one of the nightstands and move it towards the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys doing this fair and square, or somebody cheating?
I'm not cheating.
Fair and square.
Okay. Who's counting down?
10, 9.
Well, I was going to say, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2,
Yeah.
1, go.
Okay.
Normal,
and
right?
he does that since his challenge.
Yeah. So, okay, counts it down. 3, an A counts it down. All right. I need strength checks from both of you.
Wow. I can't
all right.
beat that 24.
As you guys go, and then all of a sudden, you just, you're just kind of, you're expecting her to be strong, but not this strong. As your arm is brought back, you're a natural 20 is 2 successes on this, so she has you almost there. But yeah, she just all of a sudden you're straining to keep yourself from hitting the table. Strength check again.
All right.
All right, as you start bringing her back up, Umi's starting to lose a little bit of ground. Some sweat starting to form on both of you.
Oh my goodness!
You watch as she slams, gets a second burst of wind, a second wind, and just wham! Slams your wrist down on the. It hurts.
Oh man!
You were not expecting that.
Yeah, these guys.
Thank you,
That
ladies.
was
for
without
sharing.
Can I give it a
raging.
shot?
Oh, okay. Rue wants to give it a shot. Who do you want to go up against, Rue?
Either or.
Oh, do you want to go up against Umi?
Sure, okay.
Okay. So I step out of the way.
Rue is going to stone up as he puts his arm down for safety.
Yeah, he feels a little threatened as you kind of watch. I forgot what his name is from My Hero Academia, but the one guy who kind of has the hardened stone skin starts hardening up like that. You counting down again, Aster?
Sure.
Okay, so you just countdown's given out once again by an A. Roll strength. Yeah, surprising for you. You're like, oh, this guy's gonna be easy. All of a sudden, as you're told to go, you watch as Rue just starts moving your hand towards being slammed down. Strength again. Okay, as you notice, as you're getting a little bit better a feel of this, you manage to get it back up towards the middle. Both are struggling. It's right now in a deadlock.
Do it again.
Roll again.
Oh, there's a bit of a delay. Oh no.
Okay. All right, is Rue starting to lose ground?
Again, I take it?
Yeah, this just means roll again.
Okay, got it.
I lost my character sheet. There.
Oh shit!
Oh no, I might lose.
Unless you roll another nat 20.
No.
Oh. 1, 2. Yeah. So you're all of a sudden you're just like, oh my god! And you're trying to keep yourself from slamming your wrist on the back of the table here. Go ahead.
This is really fun. Thank you.
Another roll.
Oh, no.
Your arm breaks.
Yeah, crunch.
Oh my
Just all of a
goodness.
sudden, this really, this skinny bookworm just all of a sudden, bam, slams your massive cat paw or lioness paw onto this table. Doesn't slam it as hard as you did Harrow, but still.
Stronger than you look.
This is fun. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Pride's probably hurt a little bit. You're like, yeah, I beat the one that I
glare at him as he walks away.
I'm pretty sure Rue's just oblivious to this.
Completely.
Okay, gang, you want to see what's going on in the main tavern area? See if there's anything to do?
Sure.
Let's go.
We should sneak
I could
out.
use a drink.
Or we could just leave the town. After getting
Okay.
breakfast.
Alright, so as you guys proceed to head downstairs, I will tell you from your from your stuff and such, from your background and stuff, Harrow, I would probably say that you'd probably, despite saying that, you're pretty sure that if you did that, you probably would have a bounty put on your head.
Yep.
And I would say with your traveling and stuff, you probably ran into a couple of bounty hunters, not after you, but just kind of odd jobs and stuff. Some of them can be pretty nasty.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This is true. I relay that to Umi.
Oh, I thought you were the one who said skip town.
No, Umi and I were talking about it earlier, so I relay that to Umi.
Okay. Anyways, so as you guys proceed to head downstairs, it's very easy to read. The mood here is very gloomy, humdrum, very not as happy and spry as it was the day before. People are irritated. Seems to be a couple of bards that are musicians that are stuck here, just kind of passing the time more along the lines of just piddling around rather than actually playing a song. Tuning instruments and just kind of going through the motions of like maybe practicing something, but
So it sounds like the inside of a guitar center in here.
a little bit. I mean, it's not like it's all full of musicians. There's just maybe about 4 or 5, give or take.
So anyway,
They're
here's
kinda-
Wonderwall.
Let's start a revolt. Yeah, as you notice, food is still being served and so are drinks and such. Yeah, so don't know if you guys want to look around any or if you guys are just going to sit down and order. What are you guys doing as you guys proceed down the stairs?
Hesper, does this place have a basement?
You got an idea that more than likely it probably does, but it's not accessible through this part of the tavern.
Okay, just thinking about stuff, thinking about like maybe underground tunnels stuff, maybe.
Yeah, not quite sure how you access. Probably considering this kind of place, it probably has some kind of storage cellar.
Does Goosewaddle, can I do a perception check to see if Goosewaddle's anything of interest?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Not sure if anybody else wants to perception as well.
I'm gonna listen to what other people are talking about.
Okay. So either 2 individual perception checks, or go ahead and roll 1 at advantage. Whichever one you guys want to do.
Is your perception better than a 2?
No, it's a 0.
Oh.
So
I
you
can
can
roll one.
roll.
You want me to roll another one or just
Yeah,
redo
you
it?
can roll at advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another one.
Wow.
Okay. 13. Okay, so as you look around, more than likely, the first thing that you notice, considering your deeds, you notice that where the doorknob was is now kind of jerry rigged as kind of a piece of wood with a knot, and then like a rope is essentially taking the place of a doorknob. I would say, with your 13, like I said, a lot of the people in here seem to be pretty normal, kind of, normal dress, nothing fancy or outstanding or anything like that. 13, yeah, I would say those would be noticeable to you. 2 things probably stand out to you. The first and probably the most interesting of the 2 is you notice a figure in a fairly familiar top hat going out. He's gone out into the rain and is starting to walk in a very familiar direction. Another one is kind of off at one of the tables. You notice 2 figures. One kind of cloaked in this bluish cloak with kind of a star motif to it. And another one, kind of interesting on that one. Seems something gray and fuzzy kind of sticking out of the top of the head. And another one is a giant figure, grayish skin. Not very dressed, more bare chested and armed and stuff. Couple of belts here and there across the body. Massive kind of widow peak, really short black hair, and strange markings on the skin. Very kind of geometric.
Okay. Does any of those cloaked figures resemble, like their cloaks look anything like on the first night you said I saw 3 cloaked figures moving in a shadow and I ran?
Are you talking about the one that you saw with the one with the blue star? No, it does not.
Okay,
look
the
at
cloak
that.
doesn't match. Okay.
That cloak does not match at all.
Okay,
It is it is too flamboyant and gaudy, as opposed to what you saw, which was very dark in color, very common.
Mhm.
And yeah, this would have probably stood out too much.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over to Pazuzu, and Goose. He may be a little weird, but he's smart, and he elbow pokes Pazuzu and goes, Blue man, you're a butterfly. You should go talk to those individuals. They seem a little odd and suspicious looking. You should go take care of them. Go get to know them, I think. You might find something interesting.
And what will you be doing while I'm, or let's just say, distracting them for you?
I will be right behind you for emotional support. And he goes there to him.
Yeah. And I
Well-
would say you probably pick up on the same things, Umi, about what I described too. So you probably see the very familiar kind of top hat figure leaving, and the 2 that I described before. I would say you probably don't notice the doorknob being switched out for rope. That's about the only thing you don't notice.
Yeah, none of y'all know that.
Yeah, I guess Ane doesn't notice the top hatted individual, but he probably notices
passively. Yeah, I would say he definitely probably caught. As soon as you probably noticed like Umi kind of being like, wait a minute, kind of looking that way, you probably would have looked, and you probably caught like the very end glimpse, but enough to catch that you're pretty sure you know who it is.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say that Ane, while he's kind of pissed off about Top Hat Guy, As someone who is cloaked in moons, I think the person cloaked in stars has piqued his interest.
Okay.
Wait, did I know that you don't like Top Hat Guy? Did anybody notice Top Hat Guy besides me?
I would say Ane noticed after Umi noticed, and Umi would have also noticed.
Okay.
So, but everybody else doesn't really know. So unless somebody conveys Top Hat Guy, nobody else knows about Top Hat Guy.
Okay, so do I even know who Top Hat Guy is, really?
Yeah, we were all there.
Yeah, you all were there. It's the guy who is
Who sold the
peddling
the potions.
Oh, potion guy. Okay, got it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let everybody know. It's like, hey, our top-hatted wonder also just went out the door.
Yeah, the Dr. Jumala, Dr. Jumala, or Amal. Sorry.
Well, I let everybody know as well as the other two.
Okay, well, I'm gonna follow Top Hat Guy out the door.
Well, are there any guards guarding the door?
Yeah, you notice 2 guards guarding the door, and I would say you two who rolled, not an A so much, did notice that the guards saw him and kind of know that he came in, and kind of look like that they know that he came in and is now going somewhere.
Well, how are they letting him go? None of us are supposed to leave.
Maybe they're in on it.
Are you? So yeah, well, you'll just have to go up and talk to the guards if you want to about that, and be like, "Hey, why is he getting to leave?" and stuff like that.
I'll go with you.
Rue, do you want to come with?
Yes, I am also going with you.
Okay.
Okay, so you 3 want to talk to that.
I don't want to talk to the guards. Can I push through and try and like grab the arm of the Top Hat Guy?
I think he's
where
already
you
leaving.
guys are at the stairs, and
It's
where
too
you
far.
saw at that point, he's already gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Rue, do you want to talk to them? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hesper.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who's doing what. So does that mean Goose, Ane, and Pazuzu want to talk to the other 2 figures?
Yeah, I'm following.
yeah.
I'm following on their heels.
Yeah.
Freya, what are you gonna do?
Freya's nursing a drink. She bought another one of those snake crumbs.
Breakfast.
Okay. I would say if you're as you're going up there, the order and stuff, you notice that plates seem to be a little lighter than they have been before. In other words, not as much on them.
Hey, as long as my drink is topped off, I'm good.
Yeah, the drink seems to be put to the normal amount. Go ahead, Bubba.
Quick question. This morning, when my thing got opened, was Freya paying attention? Did she see the Chuck E. Cheese coins?
It was very noticeable, yes.
Never mind. Okay.
Okay, so
She's also a merchant, so she's not gonna, she knows money, and she knows money from other places.
These are blatantly, obviously not. Yeah, like I said, it's very much like a Chuck E. Cheese token. You can definitely
don't
tell
tempt
this
me.
is not.
I can make things appear to what they aren't.
Anyways, okay. So, like I said, so Bubba, Fugi, and Aster are going to go talk to the 2 figures. You 3, Katos, Zell, and Lonnie are going to go towards the guards, correct?
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and do you 3 going to the guards first. Okay, so.
I nudge Rue and let him know. Let's go talk to the guards, ask them why they're letting that Top Hat Guy go.
Okay. So as you guys start to approach, one of the guards seems to kind of turn, just kind of keeping an eye on you. Probably won't do anything unless you start breaking the threshold.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty miserable. As you kind of have the same kind of waxy kind of hoods up and stuff like that, and just kind of pretty easy to tell. Kind of has a look in his face of, I would much rather be doing something else than having to stand here and do this.
No, I kind of understand. I'm not allowed to leave.
Correct. We know.
So, but that did bring a question. How come, and I point past them, how come that guy's allowed to leave?
As they kind of look in the direction that you're pointing and look back at you. Well, personally, and I definitely agree with the guard who did this, is you're kind of pointing and kind of looking in that direction. You kind of do notice that that guy is being currently escorted by a guard back to his wagon. Currently, I would not want to have to go out there and guard a wagon that smells like shit. So we agreed to allow him to come in, use the loo, and then leave. Because... Oh, go ahead.
That sounds like a really bad idea. Because you were so serious about suspects yesterday.
Like I said, I don't disagree with what he did. I don't want to have to stand out there next to a wagon that smells like shit.
Probably because it's full of dead people.
Well, if it's full of dead people, we'll soon find out one. Now, won't we? Once we get through this investigation.
I should hope so. We're the ones who we point out information that specifically tie to him. So I would at least keep an eye out. He has more reason to leave than we do.
Well, so far he hasn't been giving us any issues, as far as I know. Like I said, just didn't want to have to deal with a wagon that smells like shit and having to guard it. So we saw no harm in letting him come here, use the restroom real quick, and leave.
All right, I can start walking away.
Any of the rest of you adding anything to this or not?
Nope.
Okay. Didn't know if you guys were going to insight check the guards or anything like that.
I mean, my insight's not the best. Well, actually, let me give it a go. I thought...
Okay. Sure.
Because I'm kind of like very tired of how they're handling the investigations, so...
Okay.
A 15.
15. He seems to be on the level.
Okay. Alright, not much we can do.
He's not lying. He's not... Doesn't seem to be in any kind of cahoots or anything like that with that. It's very much... If I was in that guard's spot, I would definitely agree with him of allowing this guy to come in here real quick, use the bathroom, and then go right back to his wagon. Which, as you're watching, he is, like I said, being escorted to his wagon.
I have a question. Can I judge how far away the wagon is from the door of this tavern?
Maybe 500-600 feet, give or take.
All right, never mind. I continue with what I originally said.
Well, what are you trying to do? Are you trying...
If it was close enough, I might attempt something, but that is far out of the range of anything I have.
Okay. I didn't know if you're going to attempt something as he's walking with his guard or not, but yeah, currently where you guys are standing, yeah, it's the wagon's it's more towards the center of town. That town square where you guys were at and stuff.
I do have a question for the guards as we're like heading back. The wagon the wheels have been removed, right? Or at least disabled to where he can't move.
You can see it from here. And you saw it when you went by. It definitely has like D&D the boot on there. It's something that locks into the wheel and sticks into the ground. And if he goes forward, he has to push over this big giant metal pole, and if he goes back the other way, it's going to tear through the wagon and probably destroy it. So
okay, yeah, all right, that gives me a little more peace of mind.
Okay, yeah, so the horse is not there. You're assuming they took the horse somewhere else.
Yeah.
So there is no horse. It's just the wagon. Before you've seen a horse nearby, there's no horse there.
Everyone knows horses aren't real, Hesper.
Anyways.
Right. That's it for me.
Okay. Yeah, so you really didn't have to ask. But, I mean, if you wanted to, he basically gives you the same synopsis that I just gave you.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, so Freya's drinking booze and noticing that breakfast plates are a little lighter. the three of you, while this is going on, decide to head off to the other two figures. Speaking of which, after you guys get done with the guards and stuff, are you going to go with the other three to the other two figures, or are you guys doing something else?
Look at Umi and Rude. Do you guys want to eat breakfast or join the others?
Rude just kind of shrugs.
I vote breakfast.
All right, so let's go get breakfast. What is for breakfast? Even though you said it's kind of meager.
Yeah. Like I said, it's definitely like a quarter of what was given before.
Quarter?
Quarter. So
a quarter.
And quarter, yeah, like a fourth of what was given before.
That's nothing. I'm a big girl.
I mean,
buy
but
breakfast
you do
twice.
know.
4 times.
Are they going to charge me the same amount though?
No.
No, you're noticing as you're going up there and stuff, they're not being charged 2 silver. They're being charged 5 copper.
Oh, yeah, all right.
So they're kind of trying to reduce food waste and also trying to, kind of seems like to some extent, rationing to some extent to help extend food, because you kind of have a feeling it's really easy to get a feeling that it's become harder for them to deal with the local merchants and stuff and get the goods that they used to use to cook food and such. So they're kind of like I said, to some extent rationing. They might allow you to pay a silver and have 2, but they're quartering the portions and quartering the price.
Word got out fast.
Yeah.
If merchants aren't coming.
No, like the general store and stuff like that. Being able to go out, get stuff from them, and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And not to mention, more than likely, there probably were merchants here in town, as they were probably getting ready to sell, probably take part in the festivities. And you kind of tell some of these people do look like they are merchants. But, probably we're going to take part in the festivities, but then this happened, and now they're kind of stuck here, and their goods are probably stuck in their wagon. So it's kind of like basically the 2020. Things have kind of started going into kind of a lockdown, and things are being done, but not normally. So it's kind of throwing a monkey wrench into things.
Okay.
Hesper, you already did this campaign with us.
Yeah.
That one was an actual pandemic.
As we get the food, is it possible to have this put on the same tab that our room's on?
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Okay.
I'm just kind of seems to be writing in a ledger real quick, just like.
Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna point over at Freya. It's like she's also in her room, and she might forget that, so you could consider that if her drinks also count.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly.
Thank you so much.
Already been doing that. Basically, we know that the 7 of you have been together.
Does Freya hear him say that?
I'm pretty sure if you guys went up to the bar and stuff like that, you'd go up where near Freya was. So.
Rue's not a quiet person.
She raises her glass like, yeah, thanks. And takes a big
All
drink.
right. Okay, so the 3 of you, as you walk up to these 2 figures, doesn't seem to be anybody else sitting at this table. Are you guys going to try to get into a table nearby, or are you guys going to just walk up to that table? What are you 3 doing?
I guess if we're going as a group, let's get a table nearby. Unless we just want to just straight up walk up and bother them.
That's up to you guys.
You said one had a cloak with stars and stuff?
Yeah.
That
was going to be my icebreaker.
It has a star motif. Like I said, there seems to be 2 weird fuzzy protrusions
Like, is it constellations? Do I recognize constellations?
No, it's just random stars placed about. It's not any like constellations or anything like that.
Fuck it. Ane walks right up, and I was just like, I guess I get their attention and say,
Okay, yeah. As you walk up and your intent is clear, like I said, the big fellow, like I said, kind of look at him. He seems to have a couple of smatterings of food on his face at the time. Looks up and notices you and kind of pushes his arms and stands up. This guy is probably, definitely is taller than Umi. It's like, holy shit, very tall. And he kind of looks at you and he goes, he goes, yeah, I think that's what he says. And he goes, brother, you better watch where you step.
He said that to me?
No, he says that to Ine as he starts. His intentions are very, very, very clear. And as this happens, you watch the other figures kind of keeping an eye on him, and kind of turns in towards you and such, and you look, and you can definitely tell now it's a kind of a white and gray furred with black marking tabaxi. Sitting there, strung across her back. You probably would also notice this seems to be a long bow. As she kind of turns around and looks at you guys and kind of gets a judge from you three. She goes, she turns back to her compatriot and she goes, "Oh, I don't think there'll be much of an issue. Plus, got you around, so if they do, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can think of." And he kind of interrupts. He goes, "Fun thing?" He goes, "Fun things? Oh yeah, I can definitely think of some fun things." Anywho, she kind of turns back to you three and goes, "Well, anywho, he might be a little rough around the edges, but he's a good friend. Anyways, what can we possibly do for the three of you?"
I couldn't help but notice all the stars you're draped in. I think your night sky is missing a little something, and I show off my sleeves.
Yeah, she notices and seems to pique somewhat of an interest. As you kind of get like a better look at her, she seems to have a necklace with a little pendant on it that kind of actually, go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Perfect.
Or actually, what is your passive religion? Let's just put it that way.
I have passive religion?
Yeah, it basically do 10 plus your religion modifier.
11.
11? Yeah, I'd say that's definitely enough. You've probably seen these a couple, you've seen a variation of this. But it's definitely like a holy symbol to oh god, why can I not remember her name? Give me a quick second here while I bring up a sheet because I'm a dum-dum.
It's not mine, right?
It is yours.
Oh, Sayanine, right? Or how do you pronounce it?
Give me a second. That's why I was kind of Shannon, something like that. Shannon. Yeah, I think Shannon Moonbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a variation of kind of that same it's kind of looks like a crescent moon with little pearlescent kind of gems that kind of run around the outside of it.
So I kind of hush my voice a bit and I say like, "Oh, you're a follower too."
She kind of looks at you and she's like, she's like, I don't know why you have yeah, I don't know why you're talking in hushed tones about it.
I've been told they persecute us here.
I mean, why would they? I mean, you just go about a week's way southeast, and you're in Nightingale, and she's popular there.
Is this news to NA? Probably.
Not
I don't
well
know
when you
anything
when you
about this as a player.
depends on how much Ine was paying attention. Yes, you would have known when you got in the Nightingale because of that festival and stuff.
Okay.
Because it was her holy day.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would have known that she was being openly celebrated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me backtrack.
So it might have been more. It might have been more reflex. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well then, let me backtrack. She's not too well liked in the parts that I'm from, but I took a boat over here. Nice to meet you. I'm Ine.
My friend, well, Guiding Star. Those who know me really well just call me Star. And this, my compatriot over here, as you see, he's sitting down, he starts eating food, and he's like a little disappointed, and she slides her dish, and she's like, I'm done. Anyways, my compatriot here, Gravemaker, is, both of us got in not too long ago, and, well, unfortunately, I'm assuming, like, you stuck here. As he gets his, like, new plate of food, he's like, oh, yeah, and he just starts, like, cramming this food in quickly as he can in his mouth. Anywho, so I'm sure, like us, you probably got a story to tell.
Well, I'm Pazuzu, and I immediately get out my star map and I start pointing out the on the robe. If this star was here and this one over here, it would make the Arrow constellation, which is my favorite constellation. And I just keep pointing out, just if you move this one right here, you can make this constellation.
What's your passive insight? 10 plus insight.
13.
13. I would say that's probably enough. She's not really trying to hide it. She humors you.
That's all I ask for.
She's not really considering it or anything like that, but she seems to be considerate enough to hear you out without being kind of like, yeah, whatever, shut up. She humors you to some extent.
My folks, they ran a shrine to Sayanine Moonbow, and I kind of ran away and did the whole life of crime thing for a little bit, teenage angst and all. And well,
I can definitely I can definitely see that. I mean, she's not, the Silver Cat isn't really one of the and you've heard this before, you've heard that saying before, kind of in reference to her. You kind of get a feeling that with these tabaxis and stuff, she's referred to as the Silver Cat. But anyways,
okay.
She's, she likes her tricks and such, and depending on what you did, I'm not going to get into that, but possibly, she's okay with it. Not my place to judge or anything like that, but she generally is, unless you do something really bad in her name, she seems to be a fairly forgiving one.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I came back to visit or something like that, and yeah.
I would say as you're kind of saying that, and you kind of like talking and looking around, you kind of noticing like the windowsill drenched, very unhappy owls just sitting outside staring at you.
Oh no.
I opened the window.
Well, technically with your familiar, you can technically desummon it and resummon it and stuff like that. And you can put it.
Does
in
it cost me
pocket
spell
dimension.
slots or anything?
Nope, it's
No.
free action. Just
Okay. All right, come in.
are you pocket dimensioning it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just all of a sudden you watch that go, kind of like just disappears. Just like some people sitting at the window who were like staring at like, what is this weirdo owl doing? And just like, and then, they had drinks and they're just kind of like setting the drink down away from them, letting go of the drink and just like slowly backing away from the window as this happens.
Yeah, so I went to visit my folks and they weren't there, but got this owl following me around instead now. Don't know if my folks are still alive or what. Got this owl.
Well, I'm sure she'll give you guidance when you need it, I'm sure. Anyways, yeah, as you kind of notice, at this point, I would say the little halfling, waitress, kind of comes up and is like, okay, like, do I need to get you three anything? And can I get anything else for you two? And he watches this figure known as Gravemaker. He kind of goes, "Oh, I'd like an ale." And she's just like, you watch Star kind of turn and just kind of give him a look, and he's like, "What?" And she's like, "You've had enough. Just water for him." "Oh, what about a mead?" And she's like, "No." And he's just like, "Oh, fine." Not happy about it, but you kind of have a feeling. Pretty easy to read. Something must have happened, and that's why he's being told no to booze at the moment.
Freya very quietly sips her drink, hoping that her friends don't take note.
You wouldn't have heard this. You're at the other end.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you wouldn't have heard this unless you specifically go join these three.
No, never mind.
Okay.
Hesper, I would just like to say that you're playing my old character wrong. If there's somebody in the same room as Gravemaker who cannot hear him speak.
True.
What are you saying? Oh, you're saying I'm not being loud enough?
Yeah,
he's like, pretty loud.
There's someone in here who can't hear the conversation we're having. What?
Oh, Let's see here. Passive perception on 11. Yeah, if it was less than 10, I'd say probably not. Okay, yeah, you kind of pick up. Actually, all you hear is along the lines of I'll have an ale. Oh, wait, I'll have a. What about a mead? Oh, you get that half of the conversation. You don't get the other half.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the reprimanding half. You just get the half who's trying to order a drink. And
yeah, you just hear Gravedigger, or excuse me, Gravemaker.
Yeah. Anywho, are the three of you? So the three of you have ordered breakfast. I'm pretty sure it's come up. Maybe if you guys find a table, that's fine. Or are you going to go join your other compatriots who seem to be talking to these two other figures that you have no earthly idea about?
I mean, we can join them.
Yeah, that's up to you guys if you guys want to walk over that way or not.
Freya, do you want one more round and I'll carry it for you while we walk over there?
I'm done with this one. Swig's the last of it. I'll carry it, but thanks. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Bring our little breakfast over there.
Yeah, so as you come over that way, like I said, this big fellow who's known by these three, his Gravemaker, kind of sees you three making your way over there. Seems to be getting ready to once again kind of make his presence known. that unless otherwise stated, it will probably get pretty similar reactions from him unless one of you three intervene.
Hey, big guy. They're with me. They're cool. They're my friends.
Okay, if you say so, brother. And he just kind of plops back down and kind of looks at his plate. He's a little disappointed.
Actually, big bro, I had a question for you. Could have used your help during the festival last night. Where were you two? You just get in this morning?
He's just kind of she's like, well, as you guys kind of walk up and you kind of getting the beginning of this conversation and such. Well, unfortunately, we came here. We got here a couple of days ago, about 2 days ago, with a merchant who hired us as bodyguards, and have no earthly idea where the hell he is. I wonder where he got stuck. Anyways. Maybe we'll have to see if we can make our way down there and see, but if he managed to be one of those people that we heard about. But anyways, so we got in about 2 days ago with a merchant as bodyguards, and we decided, early in the day and such of yesterday to decide to go take a tour of these. The big guy really wanted to check out the 3 different family plantations, and well, not so much plantations, but more of the distilleries and such. And we decided, might as well get a couple of small casks and decide to, I really thought it'd be nice to take that to our other compatriots when we get back, but the big guy here decided to drink all 3 of them as she's looking at him, and he gets kind of sheepish at this point. Like, he knows he did something wrong. And well, let's just say it might have been a little too much for him, and managed to pass out under a tree. So I kept a watch after him until about 8:30 or so, when we were approached by some guards, and well, it was very interesting trying to get him back here. They had to get us a wagon to bring him back here. Well, not so much a wagon, but a hand cart. And it took about 3 of them plus me to get him into the hand cart to be wheeled here for the night. And we were placed here under suspicions of possibly, well, from what we heard, apparently some unholy abominations were brought forth. So apparently us being out in the middle of nowhere means we brought out unholy abominations. But personally, I don't feel like spending a night in prison. And I guess the big guy would be okay with it, but I sure as heck didn't feel like being in a prison. But unfortunately, we got here a little too late to get a room, so we had to sleep out here. Anywho, that's our story of why we're stuck here. Why are you guys? She kind of looks in, this bigger group of 6 now.
We
pretty decent sized group.
Yeah, we fought those unholy abominations. I punched some of them straight back to hell, and apparently that means we caused the whole thing,
Yeah,
Logic.
we saved the town, so we're suspicious.
Yeah, well, I can see where they're coming from. You gotta cover your ass when you can cover your ass. But anywho,
what happened to the guy you were bodyguarding? Who was that?
Oh, I guess there is 7 of you guys. Okay. She's like, well, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to go down to the Lawmaster's Keep, I believe it is where where the prison is, or the jail and stuff. Maybe he was one of those unfortunate people who fought back. Maybe he's in jail. Maybe we'll have to see if we can get over there and such. I don't know. Maybe you guys might have seen him, and they start describing.
Does he have a preference for top hats?
Oh no. You mean that weirdo outside?
Yeah, we got our eye on that one. But carry on.
Yeah. I don't care for him. Yeah. I wonder what he would have done if he was here. Create mayhem. Anywho, sorry about that. Thinking about a few other things, but anyways, yeah, and she goes and describes. Let's see here. I'm trying to think here. Anae, I think you would, and Freya or Frida, and Rue. All three of you guys can make an intelligence history check if you want.
Wait, sorry, what? History?
History or intelligence would, yeah. Hey, you don't recall anything.
Ain't hurting
And
ya.
I'm just waiting on Freya.
Sorry, hit cancel accidentally. Never mind.
Holy shit.
You gotta quit drinking so many ales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rue, I will say that you did roll high enough. Her description, once she gets to describing the clothes and such, very much fits the fourth undead creature, the one that Freya unfortunately did not stop from transforming.
That sounds like one of the dead people.
You mean? Oh shit. Well, at least now, big guy, we don't have to worry about going down to the Lawmaster's keep and talking to them, and Gravemaker, is just kind of, isn't really paying so much attention to this conversation, is more looking at the 3 breakfasts that have been brought and seeing if anybody is not going to eat theirs and possibly see if he can possibly get some more to eat.
If I notice that, Rue will hand off what he has.
He hands that over and he's like, "Thanks, brother." And he takes it and just starts cramming food in his mouth.
Freya looks at her rum and says, "I think you need this more than I do," and slides it over.
Who are you sliding it to?
I mean, Grave Robber or whatever his name is, of course.
Gravemaker.
Yeah.
Okay. As you start sliding it, you watch this just very quick tabaxi hand just goes out and grabs a hold of it. After yesterday, I don't think he needs any more. And just kind of slides it back towards you.
Oh,
I'll eat it.
Sorry, man.
What'd you say, Lonnie?
I said I'll eat it.
You mean drink it?
Drink
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's a rum. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was breakfast.
No.
It's rum. That's her breakfast.
It's rum.
Freya's
Oh, well, our
breakfast.
food is here. I'll be right back.
Okay. So as like I said, she's like, "Well, shit. Well, I mean, we got paid part. Maybe we'll get paid the other half if we bring back his wagon and goods and stuff. And just got to figure out, just got to wait out through this whole entire thing, I guess." Shit. Seems very agitated by this, by the way, by this news.
I allow my owl to peck at some grains of rice or whatever fuck I have on my plate.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and order. Okay, so that.
Yeah. I will order
so
2 breakfasts, I guess. A nice medium.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. As you resummon your owl back inside.
Well, it's already back inside.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Yeah. This yeah. You kind of notice that, you kind of notice like the halfling was about ready to say something, and she, when your owl's here, and she's just like, "Oh, fuck it, I don't get paid enough for this." Yeah. Yeah. Anything else that you want to talk to these two about, or you guys just gonna finish up your breakfast and try to figure out what's going on? You guys.
I want to propose to the group, if after we're done eating breakfast, should we go upstairs to show them what we found about like the wolf and everything, and see if they have any other information related to any abnormal stuff in the woods on the way here, if they had any handling with the potion or knew of the potion, but just not downstairs.
Yeah, I can tell you, player to player here, I have a pretty good feeling about these two.
Yeah. Okay. Dire engraved. Yeah, if they wanna, if you want to have information to maybe send back to the people that hired you, so at least you don't come empty-handed, and tell them what caused the death and that you were able to, complete your investigation. We're open to giving you some of the information we know that the lawmakers or law office hasn't followed yet. We gave them leads and they still haven't followed, but if you're open to coming upstairs, we can show you in privacy. It's a little gory.
Come to my room and look at my wolf paw.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah. I'm horrible at persuasion in this character. But let's
Can I roll and help?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can roll, or you can roll at advantage or something if you include. Well, you did include something, so yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. You want to do it, Freya?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Okay. All right, do it advantage.
25. So you seem to have piqued their interest.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Let's see here. I'm just trying to think here. Yeah, I think if they go, they both go. So she's like, don't know how much help we can be, but might be of some.
Well, I think if we all band up together, and I feel it might be worth our time, potentially.
Yeah. Well, probably should finish our breakfast before we head up there and stuff,
Yeah.
As you guys go through and eating breakfast. Once again, Gravemaker's looking around, scouring for possible dishes that are...
here, you can have mine, by the way.
Yeah. Just goes and like I said, he's not the cleanest eater. There's like food kind of like smattered here and there and throughout. And she's, after you guys get done eating, she's just like, clean up. Actually, no, she waves her hands, and you just kind of watches the bits of food that are stuck to his face and stuff just kind of just dissipates off of his face. Yeah, well, like I said, he could be a bit messy, so it's a good thing, I'm able to possibly clean up sometimes after his mess. Anywho, up to your room, right? As you guys, along with these two in tow, head up to your room to discuss matters and such.
Sorry, I thought we were going to have more time. I was about to eat my food. Okay, well, bring out the paw, and I look over at Anae and Ruse if they want to talk about what we found, especially because Rue is very good with details.
Okay, so, and I'm also going to pull out the potion bottle that I drank.
The empty potion bottle, got it.
Yes. Put that with the paw.
Okay.
Here's the rundown. We, gesture to Harrow and I, went out into the woods for helping some miners. They were being attacked by wolves. Wolves were already dead. We chopped off the wolves. They were leaking these weird green stuff. Points at the paw. Brought this back. Lawmaster says they're investigating it. Then we come back. Top hat guy, weird potion seller. Has these potions. Liquid, looks very similar to what's coming out of the wolves. We buy it. So far, no leads, but I did drink it, and it basically made me want to die. Anyway, jump forward. Go into town. People start turning into zombies. And all of this seems relatively connected because association, but we have much little past that.
Okay. Well, and by the way, the wolf paw right now looks totally gnarly. It's decomposing. It
We're
smells
looking
awful.
at almost
Would you
a
say
week,
it looks
right?
like my profile photo?
Not quite a week. No, it's more along the lines of
Been a couple of days, so
4 or 5 days, give or take,
Mhm.
somewhere around in there. So almost a week, but not quite.
we need to get rid of it soon.
Yeah, it looks nasty. She's just like, never heard of anything like that before. At least not natural. You might be looking at something unnatural, maybe. I don't know, some kind of demon or devil.
Yeah, we started thinking along those lines when we saw people in town turn to zombies.
Well, the people turning so specifically zombies. That's weird because usually the only way that I hear about zombies is had to deal with one or two before. Of course, fortunately, it was our whole group. But with something like that, it's generally necromancers who are behind it. But that's after somebody's died.
Hmm.
As far as the weird potions, yeah, we saw people gathering around buying it. It seemed like a sham. The big guy was interested, but I managed to talk him out of it. He like looks over and he's like, "But it looked kind of cool." Yeah, well, looks aren't everything, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to open the window and toss the paw out into the rain.
Okay, you.
Yeah,
just
and then
kind of back there in this kind of back alley, kind of near this table area.
God.
Actually,
are there any guards out there?
I'll make sure I just toss it like straight out so it like
We could have
arches
said
out.
that to someone we didn't like.
No, it's starting to smell pretty bad.
Yeah, as you throw out this paw, you notice somebody walk out from the stables, not a guard. Seems like yeah, I'll definitely tell you guys definitely saw him. This is the guy who the young kid who brought you guys the bedding and stuff. And
no.
he bends down, looks at it, and like, what the? And he gets like a pitchfork for the stables and starts poking at it. And he's like, "What the?" He's very much like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
He's like looking around, and yep, no, he has no earthly idea where it came from. Just all of a sudden, this decaying wolf paw just flops out of the, just out in the middle of the road somewhere, and he's just like,
yeah. And I bundled it with the already green oozing cloths, by the way.
Okay,
Get
so yeah, there's this cloth, and he's just like, he looks very confused. He's looking around. And then he heads back in. No earthly idea what he's gonna do with that. Is your question for guards? Right back there, no, there doesn't seem to be any guards. The only person that you saw was that one stable hand person.
I was just really concerned about her just letting go of a wolf paw just like right in front of a guard.
Oh yeah, no.
Like I said, you guys aren't in the front of this establishment. You're more in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to knock one out. They wouldn't remember where it came from anyway, so they're not following up with our leads. But yeah, just didn't want to be stinky anymore. Carry on. Now everyone's who needed to see it sees it.
Okay. Yeah. So up to you guys. Whatever you guys, what else? Yeah, I guess Guiding Star will just kind of like look at you guys and be like, okay, so. All right, yeah. So she can kind of get a reading. So seems like you guys are planning on doing something. So I don't know. What are you guys thinking of doing?
I feel like we definitely need to check out this top hat merchant dude.
Okay.
But we can't leave the building yet.
Well,
not legally.
Could leave the building.
Yeah, you could leave the building if you really wanted to. Guiding Star kind of points towards him and says like, yeah, could leave the building if you really wanted to. Might not quite be, how should we say, legal, but
We do have someone who just disappears and then reappears without any of us noticing. I don't know where he goes, but he does just disappear sometimes.
That's a question. Did you go up to the room with I guess you went up to the room with the rest of them. You didn't say
Yeah, I
anything
did.
else.
I'm in the corner tinkering because conversation isn't his little thing. So unless somebody is like talking to me, Goosewaddle directly, he's just in the corner, facing the corner, doing his own thing, and you hear a little odd clinks going on right now.
So everything you said with the one exception of if somebody in the area looks like an easy mark that you can scam or whatever, right? Okay.
Wait, what? Was that to me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought we went back to the room. So like I'm just sitting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already scanned the area. There's nothing too interesting right now.
Okay.
Okay, well,
unless you guys have something direct for me to go check out, Goosewaddle is completely focused on what he's doing.
I think we want to nominate you to check out that carriage. Do you want me to help you come get down from the window and I just climb back up?
Wait, Goosewaddle turns around and he goes, you want me to do what now? Wait, what? What are you doing? What am I doing? What?
You're the most qualified professor, right, Rue?
That's my guess.
You want me to go out to the carriage? Like downstairs? Go out the door? You want me to leave? I can do that. I can leave. We can go that way.
Not out the door.
Me and you, Goose. We can go check out this carriage. I'll go with you.
Wait.
Okay.
Where are we going? Are we getting lowered out the door, out the window?
Yeah. I can lower you guys out.
Goosewaddle goes, I'm not. Okay, immediately, because Pazuzu said he wants me to come with him, I'm gonna immediately cast disguise self on myself to look like Pazuzu.
You're gonna you're gonna disguise self to look like Pazuzu.
If I'm going outside and he's coming with me, I am looking like Pazuzu.
Twinsies.
That makes so much sense.
I am not getting Goosewaddle's not being caught. Guys,
what? I thought you just disguise yourself like as a random something else. But if you want to look like Pazuzu, sure,
a random
go for
something else. What could I look like that's out there? I'm small enough.
Halfling and halflings are pretty common around here.
Yeah, I think one Genasi is going to be stick out enough. I don't think we need two Genasis.
Okay, I'm gonna disguise myself as a halfling that I saw in the bar. Then let's do that. I'm gonna cast it.
Okay.
Look like a bar, like have a little cloak on. That's what I'm gonna do. A little halfling back there. So, guys, tell.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you try a kobold? They're kind of small like you.
I hate kobolds. Every self-righteous gnome knows that kobolds are evil, horrible, little nasty things. How dare you, good sir?
My apologies.
Don't even know proper gnome when he sees one and knows that we hate them. We hate them, nasty kobolds.
Star looks very confused.
And just to let you know, Gooswaddle now he's disguised himself, but he's trembling. He goes, "Who's gonna help me out this window?"
I can help you both out the window.
Well, before
before you guys like go too far, let me check something really fast.
I don't know. You know, Star kind of.
Oh, this only lasts a minute. Never mind.
Oh, this is so sad that non-player related that you guys think my character is so sneaky, except for the fact that I've had all just luck rolls. This is the time it's gonna backfire so bad.
Star, you know, guiding Star kind of perks up, you know, kind of speaks up a little bit, and she's like, "Well, you know, you could send part of you guys, or you all could possibly go. So I'm assuming if all you guys go, you probably want some kind of distraction." And you watch his Gravemaker just gets this big old grin across his face, and he's like, "Do I get to?" He's like, "Do I get to have some fun?" And she's like, "I don't know. I'll have to see if they want you to have any fun." He's just this big, giant, goofy grin across his face right now.
Ooh. Gooswaddle looks at him and goes, "Oh, you want to be a distraction, sir? I can help you. I can help you." He takes out the doorknob and he does a little tinkering and infuses it. And what it says, and it's going to say in very loud tones when he throws it, is, "Let's get ready to rumble!" And he gives him the doorknob. Just all you need to do, good sir, throw this, and you will get this wonderful entrance to whatever you want to do, sir.
Okay. He grabs a hold of this doorknob, and he's like, "Yeah."
And it is legit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can definitely do that. You use your magical tinkering on the doorknob to add a 6-second "Let's get ready to rumble" sound clip. Yeah. So it's up to you guys. I mean, do you want them to cause a distraction and possibly help you guys not have as many guards to worry about as you guys decide to all go out? Or you guys want to not do that and have only a couple of you guys go out?
I think the success on less people is much higher than all of us. We always end up making a lot of noise together.
Well,
in past campaigns, anyway.
I can cast Pass Without Trace on us, so we could all be a little bit sneakier.
I'm obliged to choose the most entertaining option.
That too.
Rude just kind of raises his hand. We should all consider, even if we're sneaky, we're a large group of people traveling in the rain in a city that's currently locked down.
Like I said,
noticed.
Well, with the amount of rain that's coming down and stuff right now, it's obscured. So, in other words, it'll help you guys technically, because technically there's a lot of rain going on, and basically it's giving these guards disadvantage on perceptions.
I don't really like the rain, so I'm always down to stay.
Also, I'm not using my doorknob unless we actually do that, so I didn't just give it to him and we don't use it. So
I can assist with the distraction since I'm the least sneaky of the group.
Y'all should wrestle. Have a wrestling match with that doorknob being the announcement.
I'm down. I will wrestle anything and everything.
There we go.
I will wrestle Gravedigger.
Okay, so we have Rue, Umi, and I going as distraction with Gravemaker.
You know, I'll go out sneaking out. That's fine.
We should pretend to have a disagreement, and then we'll fight, and we'll take it outside, and just start wailing on each other.
Okay.
I'm kind of struggling with what Ane does, because I feel like he's deeply medium in both parties. Like, either as a sneak or as a distraction, he's kind of medium at both.
So, is the Star Dude actually gonna do the Let's Get Ready to Rumble? Is there going to be a wrestling match? Am I taking my doorknob back? What are we doing?
That's what I'm trying to figure out from the rest of you guys.
Me too. I'm not making this a wrestling announcement doorknob until I know for sure it's being done.
I want to wrestle somebody.
Yeah.
The wrestling match is happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Rue, Umi, and Harrow that are gonna go with Gravemaker to make a distraction.
Okay, I guess I'm in sneak party.
Okay. So the 4 of you are sneaking, the 3 of you are staying behind. Okay. Let's see here. Give me a quick second here. Yeah. So, Star's like, okay, well, if we're gonna be, let's say, accomplices in this, I'm gonna need some kind of payment. She's kind of looking around.
I pull out my bottle of rum.
Damn.
Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna say she probably does that. She looks over to you, seems kind of interested, and kind of walks over to you and such, and motions for you, Umi, to bend down.
Yeah, I bend down so that I'm on her level.
Yeah. She's not tiny. She's about 6'3". She's about, give or take, an A's height. But that's
I'm
still,
like a foot taller than her, so.
Yeah, give or take about a foot. A little bit less than a foot, but yeah, you still bend down. And she speaks to you in Leonin, so you're the only one who can understand this because the rest of them don't speak this language.
Okay.
Yeah. She goes, she speaks to you. She's like, yeah, I think I can take that as a payment. I think you, me, one night together, I'll have you roaring my name all night.
What the hell?
Say less. I am taking her up on this offer enthusiastically.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it'll be me making you roar my name, sweetheart.
Oh, we'll see. Once this is all over, I'm taking you up on that though. So, deal is struck.
The contract is sealed.
And, Gravemaker's just happy as can be with just being able to do what he likes to do best. So, he has no payment. I don't think he requires payment. And, the brains of the operation will eventually get her payment. She will be staying behind, by the way, so she will not be going with Sneaky Group. She's like, somebody has to be here to make sure he doesn't get into too much trouble. But anyways, and this is in common at this point, after the whole conversation with Lonnie. It'll probably be a Fade the Black, Bubba.
Yeah, that's gonna happen off screen.
Yeah, that's. I am not doing that.
Your maturity level on your stream thing is just gone up. What she does?
Hesper knows what I played a few weeks ago, so it hasn't gone up that much.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's great.
But anyways,
Hesper,
yeah.
Kudos, Hesper. You're all grown up. Love you, man.
I nominate Hesper for the inspiration this session.
Yeah,
me too.
I honestly didn't expect that from Hesper, nor did I expect that from Star, who is a character we know, and I don't know.
Anyways,
it's the quiet ones.
I had to play him a little. I had to play him a little different.
Yeah, this is alternate universe.
Yeah. This is the one that did not die the Strahd. But anyways, right. So, okay, so the so group that's heading down. I'm assuming Sneak Group, you can go ahead and start doing your thing once we actually get to the thing that's going on. So it's going to be Umi wrestling Gravemaker. And I don't know what you two are doing, Kados and Zell.
I have a plan. I'm gonna wait till they start.
Okay.
Okay. And all right, so we'll go ahead and have you three, along with Star and Gravemaker, to go downstairs and kind of get set up into somewhat of a situation. I guess Star and Gravemaker will go over there. Umi seems to go over there. I don't know who else is going over there. I don't know what you two are doing. Kados and Zell, are you guys going somewhere else in the bar? Are you going to go to the same place that they're going?
Same place, I guess.
Rue's gonna stay in there, but gonna be kind of more aligned with the front door.
Okay, so Rue's up towards the front door.
No, sorry, not up against the door, but like across in like the room from the door.
Okay, so across from the front door. So you're kind of be down, around where the stairwell that leads down, because it's kind of the stair leads down and then it leads out and it goes straight across the bar to the outside.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of wait by the bar to see if I need to contribute to the fight to cause more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So ball's in your court to start this, Lonnie, since you're talking about creating a disagreement. And Gravemaker is not very intelligent, as you can tell.
Okay. And
He's
are
living
we
the gimmick,
outside
brother.
already?
Huh?
Are we outside already, or are we still in the...
No. Star kind of suggests staying inside, because if you go outside, that kind of increases the likelihood of the people who are trying to sneak to be spotted.
Okay.
So kind of bringing the guards away from that.
All right. So I'm going to look at Star and give her a wink.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to slam my hands down on the table and stand up and say, "How dare you insult my mother like that?" And I want to attack him.
You gotta throw the doorknob. You gotta as soon as it happens, it's gotta be, "Let's get ready to rumble."
Okay, well I'll say that and then I'll throw the doorknob.
Well, I think you gave the doorknob to Gravemaker. But yeah, let's say you slam your hands down on the table, and how dare you say that about my mother? And Star kind of nudges Gravemaker, and Gravemaker goes, "Oh, sister, you asked for it." And he walks over. You kind of notice, the five kind of minstrels kind of messing around. There's like this little halfling that seems to be messing around with the loot. He turns over and picks the halfling up. Halfling's like, "What the?" and drops the loot, and picks the doorknob up, throws the doorknob grabs the doorknob as it starts shouting, "Let's get ready to rumble," throws that, and then hurls this halfling bard towards you and just yells, "Bar fight!" Just like people
I want
are
to try
just
and
like,
catch this poor halfling.
roll me an athletics check.
This poor bard.
I know, he has
Playing
absolutely
catch with
nothing
a
to do
bard?
with this.
That's so mean.
I just want to catch him and like set him back down on his feet.
No.
Yeah, as this bard comes flying at you, you
Throw him
basically
back.
catch him and set him down to the side. He's just like petrified.
I was going to
And
say, I
other
picked the wrong party to be a part of because I can catch projectiles. It's part of my skill set.
Does an actual person count as a projectile?
Not generally, no. As chaos starts breaking out, other people are like, "Yeah, fuck this shit, fuck the system," and start punching each other and shit. And you kind of get a feeling that they've had to do this kind of thing before, and this seems to work. As Gravemaker seems to making his way towards you, people are getting into fights and stuff. The other bards that weren't picked up and tossed are like, "Hey, this seems like fun. Let's liven it up a little bit," and just start playing some lively music. At this point, the guards just turn around and just like, "Oh fuck!" And one of them goes in. The other one's like, "We got a problem!" to the one that's further down.
As
You
soon
guys
as the
kind of
first-
look at.
Sorry, as soon as the first one walks in, I'm going to like jumping up kind of as high as I can above the crowd. Go, this looks like fun. You should join and cast Compelling Duel.
Compelled duel on the guard. Okay, what does he need to roll?
Wisdom save.
I'm so ready for this. I just want to fight someone.
Compelled duel.
I've never heard of this. I love it.
This is amazing.
Unfortunately, with your low DC, he succeeds.
Fair enough. I tried.
Yeah. He's just like, I got shit to worry about, and he's trying to get people separated and calm down and stuff like that. It is just chaos going on in there. You guys upstairs hear this, let's get ready to rumble. Bar fight! And you're like, okay, I'm assuming that's the cue, as you kind of hear like, oh, we got an issue! And you watch one of the guards that was kind of posted near kind of by this alley, just going to and just starts running towards the front door. Yeah. I'm assuming you guys are just basically in a bar fight at this point.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll decide damage and stuff later. Is anybody else trying to run away from the bar fight, or all three of you guys are just in this bar fight now?
I'm gonna try to protect like the staff from getting knocked around though.
The
So
little
Okay.
house things that
Yeah.
are being thrown
Okay,
as
yeah.
literal projectiles.
Mm-hmm.
I will also assist in trying to protect the staff, and if anyone comes close, I'm just going to grab the nearest piece of furniture and smack whoever's charging.
Okay, you grab a bar stool, and you have a bar stool now ready to hit
Yep.
somebody who comes close by. Okay. I would say, well, you guys are in there, Willana, this is probably not the first time this has happened. She's like, oh shit. And she goes to the back and pushes up the door, and she yells, all of me, we got an issue out here. And he's like, ah. And you notice the cook comes out, has like a frying pan in one hand and a rolling pin in the other hand, and is probably going to use these to knock people unconscious.
Is it like a cast iron?
Oh yeah, it's a heavy duty iron, a big giant solid wooden rolling pin.
That'll kill you.
You have a feeling he's pretty well. You're not there, but
Yeah.
people who are there, you got an idea that he probably doesn't go for the head with this. He
Yeah.
probably like takes out their leg or their knee or something like that with this. But yeah, yeah, as all hell breaks loose, sneak team, this is your opportunity.
Oh, I guess that's our cue. I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Okay,
We're still in our room, right?
yeah.
Really
Did you guys?
out the window?
Did you guys do any prep before? Well, the front door is occupied at the moment.
I just kind of
you
figured
just-
we could jump out.
Jump out. It's probably going to cause you to take fall damage. I'm
gonna
pretty sure
die
somebody
if we
has.
jump out.
I'm pretty sure somebody has rope. You could tie a rope and climb the rope,
I look at.
especially if you knot it.
Do you all have rope? Does anybody have rope?
I do not.
Oh crap! Well,
I do.
I have some rope. I guess we can use mine, but I want it back after we're done. Don't you cause damage to my rope, or I'll charge you for myself.
I have 10 hempen rope. I assume that
Oh.
means feet.
We'll use your rope.
Wait, 10? How did that
Oh,
happen?
wait,
Did
no,
she just
I have-
move-
No,
I have
one
one
hempen
hempen
rope
rope,
is
10.
10 pounds, so it's
10
a lot more than
pounds.
that.
Oh, dude,
10
I gotta
pounds,
get
it's-
rid of this. That's so fucking heavy.
You got a lot of rope, dude.
It's 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
You really are a petty. We had that first introduction.
So yeah, I'm assuming you guys probably go ahead and knot it to make it easier and tie the rope to like a bedpost. And once you notice this, throw the rope out and start climbing down the rope. I'm gonna say it's easy enough, especially if you knot it. I'm not gonna have you guys make checks.
Goose Waddle goes, who's going first?
But I will have you guys make stealth checks.
I want to know who's going first because Goose Waddle's not going down the rope first.
Freya goes down first.
Okay.
Okay.
So when she goes down, Goose Waddle starts going down after and goes, I guess now is a bad time to tell you, ma'am. I'm a little scared of height. And he pees himself a little bit.
Yeah, his pants darken. I don't think he pees enough to
baptize Freya.
Yeah. Oh, we fade to black and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he's used the bathroom before and stuff like that.
Good thing I had this guy's cell phone.
Oh yeah, so you don't even notice this. You just feel a little wetter.
I was hoping I had more in the tank. I should have drank more.
Anyways, as you guys proceed to head down the rope, stealth check from you four.
Oh dear. Hey.
And we add 10 to it?
Add 10, so that's a 17, 19, 29, and 26. Yeah, you guys managed to climb down without an issue. And quiet as can be, the rain, helping masking you guys' presence as you guys pull hoods up and get ready for this outside weather. What are you four doing?
I'm just heading to the wagon.
Yeah, I'm following them. And I'm preparing one of the Chuck E. Cheese chips for a distraction. I have yet to decide how I'm going to take this just in case, because I'm planning a quick escape if something happens.
Oh, just like ready. Just like Hitman style. You throw the coin and people are like, oh, yeah. Money.
Well, I can either do light sounds, nature sounds, whatever we need. Just I'm trying to prep it for the occasion.
Oh.
So, but I'm following like very closely on somebody's heels. I mean, like you're clipping me with the heels. He's not moving from y'all.
Okay.
So I think we head towards the wagon with the idea that we stop and reevaluate if we notice guard presence.
I would say guard presence is gone as you guys have climbed down the rope and being as quiet as you can. You notice that a couple of more guards, probably from the town square, have made their way going towards this big old commotion after that one first guard that went by. So it seemed like that there was a pretty decent amount of guards that were out that are now all being thoroughly distracted.
Okay, to the wagon.
Okay. As you guys make your way to the wagons, like I said, the rain's kind of helping. It's kind of hard for you guys to see clearly, like I said, because the rain's coming down pretty good. Off in the distance, you kind of watch as the sky lights up a little bit. And,
we can't see in the wagon.
No, the wagon, the thing's been put down. It's a hard cover wagon with a top and then a little bit of a a door on the very top of it. And the door seems to be down at the moment. You're assuming that there's some kind of ventilation for this wagon, but
before we get too far away, I want to kind of take a vote with the group we have here. What should I do with the rope we used to climb down? Because at any point somebody could see that and it's like going right for our room.
I think Freya has Mage Hand.
Yes, I do. I shall use that.
Okay.
To move it back up into the room.
Okay, so as you use Mage Hand and the rope, picks up the rope and manages to pull the rope back up into the room and kind of make the window appear like it's closed, and closes the window.
A plus.
I'm assuming you want the window closed so it doesn't look like you were here.
Yeah.
Not just the rope. All right. Okay, as you guys make your way to the wagon.
Does it? I'm listening to see if anybody's in there. If I can tell if anybody's in there.
Okay, so as you get close by, roll me a perception check. Unfortunately, disadvantage because the rain's going to help muffle whatever's in there. 13. You can't really make out much of any kind of noise going on in there. You just kind of hear the rain mostly going and occasional off in the distance.
And
the ruckus currently going on in the tavern about 600 so feet.
Can the windows be open from the outside at all?
There are no visible windows on the outside. There's a door on one end of it, which would be the back half. And then there seems to be a bench that would connect to where the reins for the horse. And like kind of like one of those like on the school buses where they had the little lid thing that goes on the top. So there's like a little lid thing kind of on top. And it looks like that there's a couple of groove cuts underneath kind of the roof of this to kind of allow for ventilation to kind of go up that way. So
yeah.
And the holes aren't that big. They're maybe about that big.
Goose, do you want to try to sneak in there?
To the top. We're gonna climb up top. If
Could
somebody
you
wants
fit
to
into the top?
If somebody wants to that school bus lid, is it kind of like cracked open or is it completely closed?
It's currently closed. You can't tell if there's anything else about it. You just know it's sticks up a little bit on the top, and that's about it.
If somebody wants to give me a little boost, I'll go up there.
Probably the tallest, so I'll give you a boost.
Okay. Yeah, he's light enough, so I wouldn't say that'd be an issue for you picking him up, but I do need Goose to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, man.
A stealth check to make sure he's quiet enough, and...
All right.
It's a 13.
Am I able to give my inspiration to him?
You can if you want.
I will do that.
Okay,
I spend my inspiration.
All right, go ahead and re-roll.
Thank God. Thank you. I told y'all this would backfire on you.
Jesus Christ.
17. Okay.
Better. 17.
I mean, if he really wants to make it better, he can use his, because I mentioned this to everybody else. I think Bubba wasn't here. Yeah, you do have your proficiency die that you can use.
Oh hell yeah! I'm using that. I'm going again. Going again.
No, you don't roll it again. You add a D4.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a second. Stop, you stupid thing.
Oh, we're still passing without a trace, right? So it's
it's 17.
Okay.
Hey, damn. Why can't I get this input value off of my screen?
I don't know unless.
Hang on, ignore this roll. It's not letting me. Wait, what the heck is it doing? I can't get it away. All right. Well, put it off to the side somehow. All right, D4. Awesome.
Okay, so an 18. Okay. Okay,
I'm
so.
trying, Aster. I'm really trying.
Okay. And the other thing that I need you to roll me is.
Please tell me strength.
No.
Please tell me.
No, you don't need. No, I don't think you need to. I think he can lift you up high enough.
Oh, thank God.
I don't think you need that. As you kind of scurry up there as quietly as you can, you're thinking you're being quiet. Like I said, you kind of notice this kind of shingle-esque made of wood roof and this kind of like door latch on top.
Hmm. I'm gonna look at him and like, I see a door latch up here. Do you guys want me to open this? Should I try? You guys want me to? What do you think? What do you think? Help me out here.
Well, while you're up there, give a listen. See if what you can hear up there.
Okay. I give a listen.
It's your class now, Professor.
Perception disadvantage.
No. Huh?
Perception at disadvantage.
Oh. Well, even if I put my head down to like the thing as close as possible, he's going up to it and he's putting his ear on it.
You'll still hear that.
And he's plugging his other ear. So he's plugging his one ear and he has it like straight to the thing.
Well, it still does reverberate through the wood and stuff, so I'm going to say it's going to be a disadvantage.
I tried. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, 15. Not bad. You kind of make out maybe 2 voices in there. Not quite sure.
Okay. Do I hear anything that they're saying?
No, it's too muffled and too drippy.
Okay. I go over real quick and I say, "Hey, I hear 2 voices. 2 people are in there. They sound scary. What do you want me to do?
Be brave, Goose.
Be brave. What do you want me to do?
Well, we need to get in and talk to these guys.
You want me to open and go in?
I think you might just want to stay up there and be ready to come down. Be the brave soul I know you can be.
Oh man, okay. You guys go do it. I'll do my best. You guys go ahead. And he goes and he gets his token ready and he's preparing.
Okay, you got a token on the roof. You got a Chuck E. Cheese token and a roof.
Yep. He's about to tinker this thing.
What are the rest of you doing?
I guess we're going to attempt to bust through the door.
Okay. So looking at the door, it's wood frame door, has a handle on it, and seems to have some kind of mechanism in it.
Okay. Is anyone besides Goose good at locks?
Not this time.
Nope. Well, can I wiggle the door, see if it is locked?
Roll me a stealth check.
You're gonna stealthily wiggle the doorknob?
Okay, so you try to be as quiet as you can, and you grab a hold of the doorknob. 15. Okay. Okay. You kind of try to push on it, and kind of it's not moving. Yeah. Yeah, the doorknob is not currently moving. You do hear inside. It's pretty easy to hear. You kind of hear like quick movement inside.
Okay, I want to whisper real quick. Do we want to bust in, or do we want to try to talk to him?
I would say more than likely, like I said, you got the quick you heard the movement, so you're assuming that whatever's in there probably has an indication that there's something up.
Ooh, can I have a plan. I'm gonna quickly do this. Or what do you guys think? I'm thinking I wanted my token and I want to inscribe it quickly because I heard the movement and I'm gonna put on there. It's like, "This is the city guard. Come out with your hands up. You're surrounded."
It's going to be in your it's going to be in your voice.
Okay. This is the city guard. No, okay, never mind. Bad idea.
My dad heard me cackling from outside and asked me if I was okay.
You know what? No. Gooswaddle's so convinced he's gonna do the manliest voice possible. He's gonna infuse this token and he's gonna yell as loud as he can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you have to do this now.
Alright, he's gonna go. Hang on, give me a second. He's gonna go, ahem! And he's gonna fuse it in there and it goes, "This is the town guard! We have you surrounded! You come out with your hands up right now! Or else!" And he drops it.
Okay. All right. So you said that, and then you're dropping it, and it's going to say it again when you drop it because.
Actually, no, I got a better.
It does it at the volume that you say it.
I'm gonna yell it myself, but I'm gonna infuse the thing to when it drops, it starts making bang, 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 bang sounds all around. So after I say it, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay. So you drop it and bang, 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 bang. This is the city. Okay, roll me a deception check.
Oh, something I'm good at. Oh, never mind.
I'll help him. I'm gonna roll one for him to help.
Are you gonna say you gotta say something too?
Okay, yeah. I'll bound on the door and say, "This is a city guard. Come out."
Yes, yeah. Perfect.
10. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's what's gonna happen. So Goose, as you're sitting here, you know, kind of on the top of this latch, this door thing for this.
I'm off to the side thing.
Okay, even better.
Oh no! Hold on! I'm on the top. I'm on the top. I take that back. I'm on the top.
Why did I go with this party? Why did I go with this group? Why did I go with this group?
Okay, so as you're sitting here, all of a sudden you feel the door lift up from underneath you. You go flying off the top of this with this wagon, and the man with the top hat kind of comes out on the top and looks around and to see what's going on. And let's see here. I would say from where he's at, from where you guys are at, he doesn't notice you guys right away. So I don't know if you guys want to do something, but he's looking around, and yeah, I think he's just gonna start yelling, "Guards, guards!"
Wait,
he's just gonna start yelling for guards.
Am I completely off the wagon?
Yeah, he threw you off the top, and you
So he doesn't even know you're there, basically. Or
no.
So he doesn't.
He was light. He was light enough that he just got thrown off the top. You're gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you go and just land face first into the mud.
Well, that's rude.
And he's gonna look around, and with the way that this opens and stuff, yeah, he didn't see Pazuzu. Not Pazuzu. He didn't see. Yeah, and he's just gonna start yelling for guards because he doesn't know what's going on, and he feels like that's the best course of action.
As he's yelling, I attempt to charm him.
You're gonna have to come out and cast Charm Person.
I did.
Have to come in. Okay, 14. Okay, I'll have to. Let's see here. Gotta find my stats real quick. Wisdom. Okay. Okay. So as he's going, guards, 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 and you come out, and what do you say to cast your Charm Person?
Stop and come with us. We are the guards. I don't know.
Stop in the name of love. Yeah.
Well, you're clearly not dressed as guards and stuff like that, so you pretty much have an idea about something like that. You might want to say something else, possibly.
Okay, fine. Oh my god, I'm not seducing him.
Well, don't seduce him. Just be like, hey, it's all right.
I mean, you drink enough. There's a lot of alcohol in your system. You might as well try it.
No. All right. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're friendly. We just want to talk. Come down.
Okay. Yeah, he fails the check. So he's like, "Oh, hey, I remember you." Well, actually no, you didn't really talk to him. So it's like, "Oh, hey. Yeah, you seem friendly, but I really don't feel like coming down." And he stops yelling for the guards.
Okay, that helps at least.
Hey, don't you let us in.
All right. Who else is in there with you?
Oh, there's nobody in here with me. It's just me.
Oh, we thought we heard something else.
Wait, as does Goosewaddle hear this as he's like patting the mud off him? He's gonna go, he's lying. He's lying.
Yeah, he turns towards you and he goes, "Oh, I'm clearly not lying."
Can I don't know.
I'm not quite sure why you're here, but I'm not. Unfortunately, with everything that's going on, I'm not selling my miracle tonic. I'm pretty sure that's why you're here.
Hey, we're trying. I step out. Hey, we're trying to get out of the rain. Can you open up? Let us in.
Oh, there's barely enough room in here for me.
But I'm pretty small.
Oh, you don't want to be in here. Plus, I can't give away trade secrets for my my miracle elixir.
But that miracle elixir was so good.
Well, thank you, but again, can't give away my secrets to my livelihood. But if you're looking to get I mean, there's the tavern over there. I mean,
have you heard the noise coming out of that tavern? I don't want to go back there right now.
Oh, well, you could go to the shops over there. I'm pretty sure they'll take you in, not a problem.
They're all closed.
Actually, as you look over, they're not closed. Lights are on and stuff. And he looks over and he's like, "No, they're not closed. They're probably just not doing as much business as they want." As being a fellow businessman, you know, I kind of feel their pain. Maybe you could go and brighten their day.
I mean, but we want to brighten yours. Let us in. I've walked around with merchants. I've traveled with merchants. I think we could regale each other with our stories.
Oh, maybe another time. Right now, you know, and like I said, there's not really enough room in here. If I get out of here, then well, I could possibly be in a lot of trouble with the guards and stuff. So I really don't want to leave here. So, you know, trying to be good citizen and staying in my wagon.
Yeah, I think you should let us in. I say this in a very kind of menacing tone. I think you need to let us in.
Starts going back inside. You hear the door. He seems to have locked that door, and you hear like a chair kind of underneath the handle. You kind of hear from the inside, "Sir, sorry, you know, you might be friendly and all, but it seems like we're not being so friendly anymore. So I have to take precautions to keep myself, you know, protected. But I definitely suggest going to the shops then. Doodles."
I have no idea what to make of this guy.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, okay. If Short of like blowing this guy's wagon up to get inside and look around, I'm assuming we have no other leads and nothing else to do out here.
Well, I could turn into a spider and try to look up in there.
That would be cool.
Alright, I wild shape into a spider.
Okay. You're this little tiny spider, and you just that's the thing about spiders, they don't like the rain. Well, no, what the heck? I'll allow it. Yeah, I'd definitely say, getting lifted up and kind of put more on the drier spot, you could definitely climb.
Do I maintain concentration?
Yeah, you maintain concentration on spells while you're wild shape. That doesn't change.
Okay. I want to go up to a window if I can, and
basically it just kind of be like the ventilation, the little openings and stuff for ventilation, as you kind of make your way up there.
Yeah, I want to look in there.
Okay, looking about, you notice a table, kind of like a bit of alchemy stuff on it. You notice him in there, and you notice another figure, very cloaked and such.
Are they talking to each other?
You can hear him talking. The other figure does not seem to be talking, but he seems to be responding back to this figure.
Oh.
Okay, I want to try to make my way to the door.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
As a spider.
Oh, it's supposed to be as not that. You need to open up the
as the spider.
Don't you start knocking down books and stuff, dude. It's like...
you need scout form. So just tell me what the modifier is on it, and we'll use that die roll.
+4.
+4? Okay.
So it's a 22.
Yeah, it's a 22. So is your spider kind of crawls across the walls and such.
Wait, and actually he's shadowing Pass Without Trace, right? So he's
30. Yeah.
Hesper, I have a question though, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If Fugi is in a little bitty spider form, could he die to getting swatted by a newspaper?
He would lose his temporary hit points, and then it would carry over into his real hit points. So, unless he got hit really hard, probably not.
Oh,
you're
a very durable spider.
Yeah, he would just turn into a dude, and it'd be awkward for everybody.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. I was wondering.
Oh, great! His computer froze again.
Oh.
All right.
Want to check in with a bar brawling team?
Unless there's something specific that they want to do. It's just continuing this bar brawl.
Is there any way,
the guards are trying to...
With this commotion that's happened, obviously I'm sure that people inside have noticed that funky top hat dude is probably acting different, right? So is there any additional commotion that we hear to signify that there is a third person?
That is no, you don't notice any kind of difference. Are you saying like you looking towards the tavern and seeing if anybody's coming out?
No. I had to leave for a second. So from what Fugi's saying, is there 3 people in there? Like you said, there's 2 people and 1 additional cloak. So is there the charm dude?
No. There's the guy with the top hat, and then somebody who's cloaked.
Okay,
I'm back.
All right,
and the spider.
Back.
And the spider now, yeah.
And now Fugi the spider. Welcome back.
Okay. Now Goosebottle really doesn't have anything. He's wiping off the mud. He is clearly shaken from the damp, from like being thrown around like that. He's
Okay.
very sad.
All right, so you're making your way down to this door that's now currently been locked up.
The front door. Does it look like I can unlock it?
If you switched back to your normal form, not as a spider.
Okay.
It's one talented spider.
Then I guess
he's going for the shock and awe.
Like I said, you can like I said, you can currently see and hear and stuff like that. You can see yeah, you can see like different like I said, on like this kind of like alchemy table and stuff like that, you see like dried herbs and stuff like that and bottles. Some of them the same color as the one that you've seen before. Some of them not so much. More of kind of a very kind of pale green, like like slightly green water. Not so much as the blue tint as you've seen as the actual and like I said, there seems to be there seems to be a couple of journals and books strewn about, but
I still think we're going to go with shock and awe here.
So, what's going on?
I'm going to get up to right up to the door. I'm going to drop wild shape, and I'm going to quickly unlock this door and just be like, "Oh, hey, friend, you did let us in. Thank you so much for letting us out of the rain."
Okay, so as you do this, as you drop your wild shape, I mean, it's blatantly obvious you're no longer stealthing, and say that and unlock the door. You notice that he's like, "Oh shit!" and he goes up and unlocks the top door. As you watch the figure get up, the cloaked figure get up, grab a hold of him, grabs onto the like slams open the door, pulls itself out, and this is like super quick all of a sudden, and yeah, you guys hear like the top of the door thing go boom, slam over into the other side.
And
so
okay,
he just
so
like whoosh out like supernaturally.
So
the cloaked figure.
Yeah,
slammed.
He's humanoid, right?
You can't really tell right now because you guys would have to get away from the wagon and stuff like that, and Pazuzu couldn't tell because it was really cloaked.
Well, if I hear him jumping out, like the swinging open the latch on the top, if I step back to kind of see, can I hold person as a humanoid?
Okay. You can certainly try if you want to. As you notice, is the door slams open, you get back, you watch as this figure pulls itself up, and as it does, it takes a quick look around and notices you as you go forth and start singing an incantation and unleashing your spell on it. You notice as it is the spell doesn't affect it, and all of a sudden you notice kind of from its back these just kind of giant leathery wings just come out and just takes off, and with the top hat guy in tow, and just starts heading as quickly as it can.
She got to do a thing. I want to do a thing. Can I do a thing?
Go for it. What do you want to do?
I want to attach a sutra to an arrow and fire it at the winged man.
And remember, attaching a sutra to an arrow is actually a later level feat. You can't do that.
Oh, okay. I can't do that yet. Okay. I wasn't
sure.
No,
you can't do that yet. No, I'm sorry.
Damn
Wouldn't the winged creature have trouble in this weather because of how hard it's raining?
Doesn't seem to be affecting it. You're not there. The weather doesn't.
I'm just asking as a player.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting it.
That's where I'd like to shoot at him.
How far away am I to that? Do I notice?
Like I said, that this it's right at the wagon.
But I mean, like, how close am I since I was going towards the wagon?
You weren't very far from the wagon.
Okay.
You got thrown off.
I'm gonna try.
You got thrown off.
Huh?
You go for it. Go. No. What are you gonna try to do? Go for it.
I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I was thinking about making one of my.
I still have an idea that I want to do.
Okay.
Okay, is there a really... No, my idea probably wasn't going to work, because I was thinking about throwing something at it that actually probably stick to him and be a light, but I think with the
That's
bar
what I'm
fight,
going to do.
Nobody's really going to notice. I'll let you do it, see if it works.
I'm going to do it anyway. Hesper, I want to enchant an arrow with light.
Okay, so you cast the light cantrip on an arrow?
Yes. And then I shoot it with my bow at the creature.
Okay, the flying creature or the one in that it's carrying off?
The flyer.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack with your longbow.
Jesus.
As you take aim, and you're not expecting this to go so quick, as you cast the light cantrip, and it, like I said, so it would have been, you cast the light cantrip, as you take an action, it's flown even further away. You release the arrow, and like, it's going to hit, shit! And you just watch it kind of, bing, right into a roof of like a building.
That's okay.
How far away is he?
At this point, probably like between 120.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they're going fast.
Well,
wait, never mind. No.
Yeah, I don't think we're catching up to him. I think we need to hurry up and see what we can find in here, grab some things, and get out of here before any of the guards come.
Yeah, we're looking around, looking for anything suspicious or...
Okay, like I said, there's the bottles, there's a couple of books. There's not much in here other than that.
I look at the books.
Okay. To read through them, it'll take you quite a while.
No, I just kind of see the titles, flip through real quick.
There's not really any titles on them. They're not like... looking it up and Tusk Love or, How to Be an Evil Bastard or anything like that. They seem more like journals. So there's no titles on them or anything like that.
Okay, I'm like flipping through.
Like I said,
I think we should just grab them and head back.
I'm just going to grab it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Grab those journals.
Grab ingredients.
Grab the ingredients, the vials, potions, books.
Wait, guys. If we do this, they're gonna come try to talk to us and investigate us. Maybe we shouldn't have
the bastards.
This. Yeah, I don't think we want to take all this.
Well, I happen to know somebody, some small somebody that's very good at hiding things once he has them in his possession.
That's true.
Okay. We can do that then. I just don't want to be caught with these by the guards.
Okay. So you're taking the journals and you're putting them in Goosewaddle's bag?
I think at least the ingredients and stuff should be in the bag. I don't know if the journals would be...
Well, I think we definitely want the journals.
Well, we want to take them, but I don't think they could be linked to us because the handwriting would be different. I don't know.
I mean, I have a magical bag of holding.
We're past that. Yeah.
So
everything that
give
goes
it to me. Nobody's going to really notice it. It's a magical bag of holding that I have.
Okay, then put everything in there if it'll fit.
I assume do I know you have a magical bag of holding?
No, I don't think any of y'all know that I have it, actually.
I would say you've been traveling enough with him that you kind of have an idea that he has this bag that holds a lot more than what it should.
Okay, so I know he has a magical bag. I just don't know he has a magical bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Hey, lady with the magic hand, can I borrow you for a favor?
Sure.
Can you get my arrow down?
It's quite a ways away. Looking at it, where it landed, I would say Pazuzu and Goose would know this. The arrow seems to have landed on. Give me a second here.
Look, I have like non-flashbacks about this, okay? I do not want a town full of people looking around for the arrow menace.
Yeah, it seems to have landed on the Dizzy Goose Emporium.
Ooh. Goosewaddle is happy as heck to go to that place. He goes, oh, I saw where it landed. I can go get it.
Okay.
How far away is that?
It's not super far away. You guys
it's like the next block or two.
Yeah, it's probably about a good maybe kind of from town square and stuff like that, maybe about 400 feet or so. Like I said, his arrow flew. He thought it was going to hit and missed, and just kept going and just going right into a roof.
Goose is very excited and tells, like, kind of excited. He goes, guys, I saw where it went. It went over the building. It did. We need to get that.
Okay. So you guys grab a couple of bottles, some dried herbs, and the journals, basically, and cram it in Goosewaddle's bag. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then you guys are going to make your way over to the Dizzy Goose. Okay. So
as you make your way, pass in without trace.
Yeah, it has not been over an hour, and he has not lost concentration. So if you guys want to roll if you guys want to roll stealth, go for it. Meanwhile, you guys are still in a brawl battle, and guards are still trying to break it up. A couple of people might have gotten close. Rue, you probably took a stool and just bam, smashed it on somebody's head. Probably Haru's picked up somebody and thrown them back towards the group or something like that.
Can I do a brief recap of the thing I referred to earlier for Zell? Because it is technically a canon thing for this campaign. So, hi, I played a character in our campaign that takes place in a town that maybe we'll visit later, but he was essentially a ninja, and he could cast darkness on a shuriken and throw it, and so I left one of those in town, just like a cloudy darkness shuriken in town, and in doing so, I created the big bad of that campaign.
Well, you kind of led the guards away from the big bad of that campaign.
But yeah, all the guards in the city were looking for somebody called the Shadow Menace.
like Katos typed in before, Astro was a hot mess in that campaign.
Yeah.
But anyways, but as I was saying, Wulana, she's grateful for you guys being like, get away from here and stuff like that. And Uli's just been like calming people down physically with cooking utensils, and Alana's pretty much ducked and hid behind the bar, and the halfling is pretty much ducked and hid behind the bar at this point, and it's just a big giant mess. Guards are trying to calm people down. Seems like once they calm somebody else down, they got to go grab somebody else, and then that person's just like, well, they didn't handcuff me, and they get back up at it, and it's just one huge giant mess in there, and it's probably be going on for quite a while, probably until more guards can come in to quell this out.
So, seeing how things are, because Rue probably would. The streets outside, what are the material they're made out of?
Depends on where they are. Cobblestone or dirt.
Okay. So, seeing how things are, Haru probably has over by the bar and the owner taken care of. Something Rue will probably eventually shift to doing is very slowly and carefully. He's not going to make much of notice. Just kind of walk around the edge of the building towards the front door to get not through the threshold, but just kind of close to it. And then he's just going to sit down, and he's just going to start gesturing off right at the where the bar turns into the ground, and he's just going to start casting mold earth to slowly make it sink in more and more and more every time he casts it, so the rain has more room bowl to pile up in.
Okay, you just make this giant dirt bowl out front.
Yep.
Like I said,
fully casting that.
It probably takes about a good at this with the rate that it's going and stuff like that. If you really wanted to, you pretty much have created a goddamn moat outside this inn.
Perfect.
Before any other additional guards are able to show up, because when one kind of came up and could just kind of realize what was going on, he kind of ran back to go take care of some other stuff. Like I said, you guys avoided him just fine. But yeah. So as you guys make your way over to the Dizzy Goose, it's a very interesting building. Is you kind of look through the windows and stuff like that, and just piles of knickknacks and stuff inside.
So, Hesper. Real quick, without them knowing, do I see the shiny that I noticed first time I passed by it? Do I know the location of it that is inside that place?
You knew where it was, but it seems like items shift around in there quite often.
Okay. Do I notice anything?
I would say go ahead and roll me a perception check, no disadvantage, because if you get close enough to the glass, because it's not like it's being obscured that way.
Oh.
You can't notice the same shiny thing as you could before.
Okay. Well, that does not dissuade me. I tell them, it's like, okay, so I know I'm the shortest. You guys should find a way. I am the easiest one to get on top of this place to be able to find this arrow of yours. I think I am the person for the job. And he puffs himself up to be like all brave and excited for once.
And my arrow, I know you love shinies. There's a big shiny. It's 40 feet wide. 40 feet of shiny.
And he goes, and he horribly acts, and he goes, I know. That's precisely why I would like to go get this.
Okay.
I am the gnome for the job.
Okay. Okay, so if you're gonna climb up this, there's no real easy way to climb this, so I need an athletics check from Goosewaddle.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You really
Yes,
don't.
I do. Yes, I do.
No,
if you're
you
gonna
don't.
climb this building.
How high is it?
It's about an average height of a house, so maybe about to start getting to the threshold of the roof. So maybe about 12 feet.
He's gonna straight up say, "It's like I'm gonna need help here. I can't climb this by myself. You need to trust me here."
Can I give him a boost? Get him like halfway?
Please, please do.
I can allow that, but yeah, he's going to still need to roll an athletics check to make his way up there.
Can I do it like at half advantage?
I mean, you still got proficiency die if you want to roll proficiency die to go with it.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna roll a proficiency die.
Yeah, he grabs a hold of this. And it's like, and you'll just watch him go.
You're getting your fucking comeuppance for that doorknob.
As he just slowly slides down the outside of this building. As you like boost him up, you're like, "Are you going anywhere?" And you like look up and you just kind of watch, his tail, butt.
I catch him. I catch him and hoist him up again. Try harder.
I cast guidance on him.
Oh, I have that too. I have that too, and my hands are busy.
All right.
Well,
so I'm going to try again.
Guidance while hoisting him up again. So I'll go ahead and allow that, Aster. So you cast guidance.
You want me to try to do another one?
Whatever.
Yeah, you can try one more time.
How much does Goosewaddle weigh?
Not much, like 30 pounds.
How many pounds?
About 30, give or take.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, if you're talking mage hand, it has to be like 5 pounds.
10 pounds for mage hand, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can use your mage hand to put a rope up there.
Yeah,
I could do that, yeah.
Could you just grab the arrow?
I could.
It's in the middle.
Yeah, she could grab the arrow with the, if she got
I
far enough
think
back.
Goosewaddle wants to get it, though.
Goosewaddle be like, no, you just put the rope up there. I will go get it. Do not worry.
Look, you gotta make it this time, or I'll tell her to use her mage hand, okay?
I will do my best.
Okay, I'll mage hand get him up there, or get the rope up there.
Okay. Do you have a grappling hook? Because there's not a chimney for you to wrap it around or anything like that.
No,
Ooh,
just
no.
grab the arrow. Can you just pull the
With
arrow
mage
out?
hand.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Goosewaddle
yeah,
really wanted to do it, but yeah, I can do that.
Goosewaddle's trying to climb, and he's like, he's kind of keeping pace. Oh, go ahead and roll. I forgot. You roll me a d4. I forgot. You got that because of guidance. So roll me the d4. Let's actually see. Bubba.
Yes?
D4. You got guidance, so you can use that on that.
All right.
Okay, 9. I mean, if you want to use a proficiency die, you can.
Yep, using one.
Okay, another d4.
Oh.
Okay.
We're at 10.
10. It takes him a while. It actually takes him a long while. Makes his way, finally pulls himself on the roof. On the roof.
All right, the second he gets up on the roof, I'm gonna tell Goose, hey Goose, grab that arrow and come right down, because we're leaving right now, and you wouldn't want to be out here all by yourself, surrounded by these scary guards.
Ooh.
And I start walking away.
Ooh. Goose is torn. He's looking at the arrow. Okay, quick. Before I do this, does Goosewaddle notice any entrance to this building from the roof?
No, not from the roof, but as he's finished climbing his way up there, you guys up at the front, after you get done saying that, you hear a door go ding 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 ding, and you see this little tiny gnome kind of stick his head out and look at you guys, kind of standing there, and he's like, I got a perfectly good shop. Come on in.
Goosewaddle's super excited. He grabs the arrow, throws it in. I'll be right with you here, sir.
He kind of looks up at the roof and just like, I wonder where that came from. Anyways.
Sorry, I'm a ventriloquist by trade. Anyway, yeah, I'll come in, look around. I can't stay too long, though.
Interesting. Anyways, come in. I got plenty of wares. He kind of goes inside the door. You listen to the door as it closes. Ding, 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 ding. He's inside waiting for you guys.
I'm immediately scurrying in as fast as I can. I throw the arrow down to him, and I jump in. I'm incredibly excited to rush into this building. Something.
Okay, so you're jumping off. You're jumping off the roof.
No, not jumping off. I'm grabbing it and trying to scale down as fast as I can.
I use an action to dispel my light enchantment.
Okay, yeah, it's easy enough. Light goes away from the arrow as you put it back. Seems to be in good shape. Yeah, I'd say scaling down, you kind of go more towards the awning and stuff like that. As you kind of grab the pole and fireman slide your way down. Roll me a dexterity check.
Oh, here.
Just straight dexterity.
Hey.
Yeah, you're good. You get down there and you're like, kind of look at it and you notice the pole's made of wood. Kind of look at your hands. Oh, okay, no splinters, no anything bad like that. Yeah. So is you guys going into Dizzy Goose Emporium?
Yep. I immediately take off, and as the guy tried to probably talk to me, he's like, yes. I'm just browsing right now. And I'm perusing, searching for the shiny that I saw earlier. I am scampering off super quick. Do I see it?
Okay. You see him? He's currently crawled back up onto the desk, sitting cross-legged, big old giant bowl of porridge, and just shoveling porridge in his mouth, and you're just like, take your time. I got plenty of wares. I'm just shoveling and eating porridge and just kind of watching. All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll me. Yeah, if you're searching for something, roll me investigation. And if anybody else wants to search, if anybody else wants to search for anything, feel free to.
I whisper to Anae. I've seen the look in this and the look in his eye before. He's found something. He's going after something.
As long as it doesn't take too long, I don't care. I would like to root for tea leaves. Or some kind of tea.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. You can ask him or you can look, because this place is.
I'll ask him. Yeah.
This place looks like a hoarder's.
Yeah.
Stash of stuff. There's stuff everywhere, like porcelain dolls, little music boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I asked him straight up, you got any tea leaves?
Yeah, he's just like, I mean, I got tea.
For sale?
I mean, I guess for sale. I guess it depends on how much you really want them, but I mean, he's kind of making mention of probably his personal own, not for sale. It's not one of his specialties and stuff like that. But I think I saw around here some place about a book on teas. I think I got somewhere around here. Or there's this. He kind of brings up this kind of shoddy looking tea set. He's like, I got just nice tea set and the tea kettle and stuff. It's not as nice as he's making it sound, but
how much?
He kind of picks up and looks at it and 2 silver.
Yeah, sure, I'll take the tea set. How many cups or saucers or whatever come with?
It's a 4 set with a pot and a serving tray.
Okay, I've removed the 2 silver from my inventory. I'm clicking +, tea set for 4.
Okay, yeah.
How much does it weigh?
Don't worry about weight on that.
Okay.
It's kind of just a flavor item. I'm not going to care about weight on that. It's not going to really.
Freya is looking for any rare oddities.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. Okay, like I said, plenty of shiny things around here, like baubles. Like there's like a baby bottle, glass baby bottle. There's some other odds and ends, mostly like brass and stuff. I'm trying to think here. Like there's like a brass door knocker and some other odds and ends. I would say with a 21, as you're kind of looking around for oddities and stuff, I would say most likely that caught your attention seems to be a book.
Okay. I look at it. I go over and pick it up.
Okay, yeah. Do you look at the book? It seems interesting. It's just kind of thumbing through it and stuff like that. It seems to be talking about folk tales and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. How much for this?
As you walk over and bring it over, he kind of looks at it and kind of thumbs through it. This has a good smell to it. 8 silver.
All right, I'll take it. How many silver and a gold? 10?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
Gold.
Yep.
Yeah, so kind of grabs your gold, grabs the 2 silver from Renee, puts that on the table for you, and pockets the gold. Yeah, are you stealing any of this random crap, Bubba?
I don't know. I did an investigation check. Did I see the shiny that you said I noticed the first day? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that.
You're kind of hard pressed to tell exactly what it was the thing, but there are plenty of shiny things in here. Like I said, you found like a glass baby bottle.
But I mean, is there anything that piqued my interest as that first day that I saw it? Because that's what has me excited about this place, was that one specific item.
I would say it's probably something metal. You weren't quite sure what it was the issue. You just don't remember. Might have been the brass door knocker that you saw. Could have been like a little like kind of music box, kind of shiny kind of metals and stuff like that. Not really rare metals or anything like that.
I'm going to go with this because I literally just sent Fugi a tell saying my luck, probably the shiny thing was the door knocker. So I'm going to go with this.
Hey, Goose. Hey, Goose. Have you found anything over there that you want to buy?
I ignore him. Is this door knocker in any way, shape, or form around anyone that I can tell or see? Is it in view of anything?
It's kind of in a pile off to the side and stuff like that. You can get to where it's hard to notice and stuff.
Hey, hey, shopkeep.
It's kind of buried in there too. So
okay, so I don't think I'm not going to be able to get to it easily. I'm going to take note of this door knocker, and I'm going to be like all excited. But I'm like, I've noticed that they move things around, so not today. I'll be like, and I'll be coming back all nonchalantly, kind of swinging like I did nothing wrong. I go, nope, not today. Nothing at all that I would like to have today. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, that's a shame. I have lots of treasures in here.
Hey,
but anyways,
shopkeep. I got a friend with a nice door, and he just can't hear when people knock on it, you know. And I was hoping I could surprise him with a nice gift, you know, something that people can use to knock on his door with a little louder. If you had something like that, about how much would it cost?
Goosewaddle's glaring at him right now.
Depends. Could be just a couple of silver. Could be maybe a gold. I don't know. I have to thoroughly investigate it. You know, with his kind of bulbous nose.
Okay. Look, we've been here long enough. We really gotta get moving. But
you know, like you said, he's still shoveling porridge in his mouth.
I hope you have a good one. Yeah, we'll be back some other time. Hopefully, when all this chaos blows over.
Okay, bye.
We should get going to our previous, appointment.
Okay. Well, I'm open anytime.
Let's get back to the brawl.
Yeah. Like he says, he's like, well, I'm open anytime.
Wait, before Goose leaves, he's like, excuse me, sir. Do you have any bells?
Do I have a bell?
Yes, sir. One that I can go bing, bing, bing.
Kind of, hops down off of his thing, kind of walks over and kind of rummaging through a pile. He picks up like what looks like a giant like cowbell without the little dingle-dingle-ling thing in it.
Okay.
So it doesn't have the little dingle thing in it, and he's
That's
like,
fine.
And something like this.
Oh yes, sir. How much would that be by chance for purchase?
2 silver.
Oh, sir, please do not insult my intelligence here. It doesn't even have the ringer on the inside. I gotta use my own physical labor to hit the thing to make the sound. All it is a fancy metal cup. I'll tell you what, sir. I'll give you 9 copper for it.
He grabs he grabs like a stick that's nearby and go dong dong dong. Sounds good to me. This sounds good to me even without the dingler. But
I know, sir, but I have to provide the dingler. That stick is yours. I have a crowbar.
Roll me a persuasion check. No, definitely 2 silver. Yeah, 2 silver.
Sir, you drive a hard bargain. I can appreciate such things. Fine, I'll give you 2 silver. But I expect a discount for future purchases because I see things that you really have that I like, sir.
Okay. And he's like, okay, kind of expectingly holding out his hand, waiting for the 2 silver.
I give it to him reluctantly, but I take the bell because I have other things for that bell.
He hands you the bell, and you hand him the 2 silver.
Okay.
And he is opening the door. He's He's leaving.
Yeah, Freya's following.
As soon as we go to the bar, though, I have a plan.
As you guys are leaving here, you listen to him as he kind of hollers back at you guys. He goes, "All sales are final."
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to the inn and hand the rope back down.
Have we been gone for an hour? Do we need to re-up Pass Without Trace?
I don't think so. You're probably nearing the end of the cusp of it, but if you're heading right back, be fine. Go ahead and roll me stealth checks. Yeah. As you guys start making your way back, as you guys get back towards the alley, still this giant ruckus going on inside. As you guys kind of start dipping back into the alley, you can kind of hear off in the distance amongst the rain and thunder and stuff. You kind of hear, kind of sounds like armored footsteps coming, like running in that direction. The direction probably to assist with the issue that's currently going on.
Okay. Do we actually go into the bar without any issues? Being there's a bunch of people rushing into the bar, can we just go in?
If you want to try going in the front, you can.
No,
or there's the window.
I don't think we want even the chance of being seen.
Isn't there a moat still?
Back in.
Yeah, as you guys come back, there's this moat forming around the bar. Fortunately, hasn't gotten back to where that alleyway is yet. But yeah, there's this moat forming up around this bar.
Well, that's new.
Well, geez. Okay, look, if any of us here are vampires, we're about to find out, I guess. Let's cross this moat.
Okay. Like I said, you guys can skirt by on the outside. It hasn't really reached that point where you guys have to jump over it or anything like that. And as you guys do,
moat ball. Wow.
Yeah, like a moat, like around the castle kind of moat.
Huh.
Hey, you're dirt sorcerer there.
Huh. Wait, okay.
Yep, he's like, I did it. Anyways, once again, so as you go and cast your mage hand to kind of reopen the doors, pull down the rope, it's easy enough for you guys to climb back up. And there's, like I said, there's still a ruckus going on. If you guys are just hiding out in the room for now, that's fine.
Hey, actually, no, I'm not hiding out in the room. If we're in the room, just to finalize this, Goosebottle's really excited. He opens the door, goes to the top of this thing to try to signal to our people to let it know it's over, right? He goes over, pulls out his crowbar, grabs the bell, goes, bing, bing, bing! This current match has been settled by DQ! And then he walks away.
Yeah, there's some people who are like mid-punch and stuff are just like, the fuck? Wham! And just start going back to hitting each other and stuff. Yeah, they're very confused by this.
That's fine.
Okay, guys, it's been fun, but I got some anger to work out, so
so you're going downstairs and joining the bar fight.
Yeah.
Do I have
gotta get
some
in while the
link?
game's good.
Do I have some link to Duck Duck to make him come in on this too?
What the fuck? Also, Duck Duck is a lady. You've said it before yourself.
No, Duck Duck's my giant metal koala.
You don't have a mental connection to Duck Duck.
Okay, got it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you would actually have to go and physically talk to Duck Duck.
Nah.
Okay, so as you guys, I guess the three of you are just going to go back to the room and be like, we're just going to wait this out. And he's joining downstairs, just being like,
yeah.
Oh, no. Freya goes down and has a drink and watches the fight.
They're not serving drinks currently.
Ah, okay.
Oh, by the way, it's probably like 8 or 9 in the morning, right?
Yeah, it's early in the morning at this point, and there's this giant bar fight.
Yeah, love that.
I have
love
a
that
feeling,
detail.
Probably with the talking and stuff like that, maybe more along the lines of 10.
Okay.
I have a feeling even if I'm not serving drinks, Freya just finds one.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's one of those that'll reach over, grab a mug,
She just goes
Pour
behind
it
the bar
herself.
anyway. She acts like the bartender.
If you want to roll a perception check to see if you can find booze, go for it.
Ane spends all of his key points.
Okay.
Just yeah.
She finds booze.
Yeah, you managed to kind of go through, and you know what? Roll me a dexterity save. I want to see how likely you are to avoid this while getting your booze. Or are you going to get into roll 15? With how chaotic it is and stuff like that. Yeah, you're not able to get to the booze without getting scuffed. But if you really
Fair
want
enough.
the booze, you can go grab the booze. But anyways, as at this point, I guess Pazuzu and Goosewaddle go up and hide in the room. You go to try to find booze. The rest of you are in this bar brawl. Well, you three are in a bar brawl. You're digging a moat.
On that note, when after Goosewaddle does his bell and I see Ane coming, like that would clearly take Rue's attention. But after I see that happen and then Ane come down, Rue will probably start making his way back around to the bar to speak with the owner.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, she's like trying to dodge like mugs and stuff, like glasses that are flying that way and stuff, and she's like, "Not right now. Got to get this under situation and stuff."
Well, I took a look, and it doesn't look like the guards are coming. Would you like some help stopping this?
What? She's very confused. She's like, "Yeah, if you could stop this, fine. Just."
Okay.
She's very agitated.
Apologize if there's any. I apologize if anything gets broken. And Rue is going to carefully, if he takes a hit, whatever, carefully make his way towards the center of the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna assist Rue so that he doesn't get hit.
Well, you guys have been getting hit no matter what. I mean, you guys are in a bar fight. There's already been some damage to you guys. We'll get to that at the very end of the bar fight.
And I want to preface, I am going to do this as non-lethally as possible.
I'm assuming Ane's doing the same thing, non-lethally punching the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ane's going through and just punching people, and it's helping quelling them. As knocking them unconscious and stuff.
He has some anger he's working out that may or may not have been brought on by a fake gnome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will walk slow enough to let him go through his anger as much as I can.
Yeah. Ane's thinning out the crowd really well.
But when I get to, and seeing that Harrow followed me, I'm going to spend a sorcery point on this to protect Harrow. I am going to cast Earth Tremor. To shake the floor.
Oh. How well made your building?
Earth Tremor, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Go ahead and cast the spell. And
low level, because I don't want to kill anyone.
Like I said, you're trying to do it non-lethally. So
yeah.
I'd say you'd just be knocking them unconscious. DC 11. Okay. No damage or knocked prone. So anybody who's currently in the bar fight needs to roll me a dexterity saving throw. That also, so
hold on.
basically everybody
Fugi's speaking in tongues.
I tried to click on show spell description, and that's what happened.
Okay, dex save. Man.
Okay. All right. I need Lonnie. No, wait, not Lonnie. Yeah.
Okay. So Katos didn't have to make that because I used a point to make sure she was careful out of the spell.
Okay. Well, I think what careful. I don't. Shit. No, I might be thinking the wrong thing. I don't remember what careful does. I don't do. Forces in the creature. You spend one sorcery point and creature up to your charisma. Chosen creature automatically succeeds in the saving throw. Okay. So yeah, Haru doesn't have to throw. You don't have to throw, but the rest of you guys did. You all succeeded. Everybody, with the exception of Star, the guards, and
Gravemaker?
Gravemaker. So basically, all the normal people, bam, just all of a sudden get thrown and knocked unconscious on tables and stuff.
And as they do, I'm like, "Fight's over. Please stop damaging the building."
Gravemaker's just like, "The fuck?
Please stop damaging the building," says the guy who just like rocked the whole foundation.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a vast majority, there were people on the outside that are just like, they got people thrown into them, knocked unconscious, and they're just like, oh, fuck. And at this point, the other guards who had to deal with a moat finally make their way in here. It's just like, okay, well, that seems to have taken care of that. And the other guards are just like, what the fuck just happened? Because they're not used to earthquakes, and they were not paying enough attention to notice that you casted the spell. About the only one I think that the only one who knew who cast the spell was probably Harrow and the other and the bartender, because you kind of said something about that is tables and stuff are flipped. More damage was done during the brawl than what you did. Yeah. Whew. Big giant mess, and the guards are like, okay, what happened here? What happened here? And the other guards are like, well, take care of a brawl, and then this happened, and I'm just as confused as you are. And eventually one of the guards, like one of the higher up guards, it's like that. It's like, okay, who started this? And there's so many people who are unconscious, and yeah, they don't seem to, the ones who are unconscious don't seem to remember who started it. Just knows that a brawl happened.
How convenient.
Perfect.
All right, we're Hesper. Whenever there's a good time to stop, I gotta be heading to bed.
Okay.
I feel like the session had a beginning, middle, and ending.
Yeah, it felt pretty good.
Yeah. So, the guards are just like, get some medical supplies down here. We're gonna have to take care of these people. Oh, shit. Those of you who have rooms and stuff like that, go to your rooms. This is a big fucking mess to clean up now.
So proud of myself.
Yeah. So those of you who are in the bar brawl the whole time have taken 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Ane, you probably getting in. Yeah, you and
I'm good for half, probably, right?
A little bit. I'd say maybe
Umi?
2. I'd say 2 for both of you two. For Freya and Ane. But yeah, the rest of you 6. The rest of you 3 have taken about 6, just because of the duration and stuff. It's more along the lines of people being shoved into you, maybe a straight punch actually hitting you, so on and so forth. Yeah, any punches that Gravemaker would have made towards you, Umi, were very much fake wrestler punches. So it was more along the lines of him, warped on him making the sound hit a lot harder, and he didn't really hit you that hard at all.
Okay.
So, Yeah, I'm just saying the damage came more from the other people than it did from him.
Yeah. Gravemaker's a safe worker.
You kind of get a feeling he's probably done this quite a few times. All right. As you guys are basically told, go to your room.
Jeez, we're like double grounded now.
Double grounded.
Yeah. I guess should we ask our friends to come upstairs with us?
That's up to you guys.
I just want to know who's vacating the room when.
Aren't they
so
both
that
unconscious?
I can rendezvous with Star.
Huh?
Aren't they
Who's
both unconscious? Star and
no, they're both fine. They've taken a few scuffs. They're about as bad as the other three are.
Okay.
But yeah. But yeah. Like I said, not anything currently at the moment. But like I said, still pretty early in the morning and stuff like that. As you guys you make your way up. Like I said, don't know if you want Star and Gravemaker to go with you guys. That's up to you two. Or you 6.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, we know why Umi wants that.
yeah.
Wow.
That's up to you guys. Well, probably not the best thing, probably won't be happening right now.
Obviously.
She made it pretty clear to you, Umi, that won't be happening until after all this is situated and stuff like that. But you do owe her.
I owe her. All right.
It's your payment, basically. Yeah. It's kind of an IOU, basically, at this point.
Am I just prostituting myself at this point?
Pretty close to it, yeah.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Anyways.
Rumi's gonna walk upstairs as I'm being instructed, but he's gonna walk by the owner of the bar and just kind of give like a hope that helped kind of gesture.
Yeah, she's kind of looking at you like, what the fuck did you do? He's just very surprised by this very clean dressed human that walks by, and she's just like, probably something she hasn't really seen before. Kind of get a feeling that they probably don't get very many magical people here. Anyways, as you guys proceed to head up to your room, I guess with Star and Gravemaker in tow, do you guys want to discuss anything, or would you guys much rather just end the session here and then go into discussion?
I think in the session would be
Okay,
good.
we'll do it next weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Okay. Yeah, I would say probably during your discussion and stuff like that, it'd probably end up being a short rest. Anywho.
Oh,
So
okay. I will put my key points back.
Yeah. Well, you guys are probably going to be up there probably talking. It's probably going to, for everything that went on and stuff like that, it's probably going to take an hour for you guys to talk, go through stuff, discuss plans and stuff like that. So I'm just going to say it's just going to be a short rest. Anywho.
Will anybody use any hit die during this short rest?
Not for 2 hit points.
Okay.
I would say
might
that
do
depends.
1 because
Okay.
I'm down 6.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Just a heads up, I will be doing like lightly strumming my lute while we do our short rest next time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so just remind me of that. If anybody decides to actually take the short rest, hit die, we can do that. Okay, before we decide to call it a night, Aster, you won inspiration last time. Can't give it back. Can't give it back to Zell, but who gets inspiration?
Cat is yelling.
I'm sorry, I'll mute myself.
No, it's fine. How do I add a d6 to that? Do I just roll it?
Well, considering you guys rolled more than 6.
I don't even need it. I only need
Yeah.
Okay.
giving it to Fugi because I love just like the tired dad energy that he brings in his interactions with Goosewaddle.
Yeah, and he opened the door from the inside, turning from a spider and then changing shape.
Okay. Okay.
Yay!
So, Fugi, next time, you have inspiration. Next time you get to choose somebody, it can't go back to Aster.
Mm-hmm.
So, in other words, you can't choose Aster, but you can choose anybody else.
Yeah. It was between you and Bubba, and I had to really think about it. And of course, Zell would have been a good choice too, but I couldn't pick him.
Meanwhile, Lonnie's like, "What about me?"
I mean, 90% of this session was the other team, so
I know. I unfortunately, yeah, it's just the way that it turned out. I mean, I tried to give you guys as much spotlight as I can, but there's not really much if you guys are in a bar brawl. Without like roll for hit, and it's just like it's just easier just unless you guys really wanted to role play the bar fight and stuff like that.
Then one thing leads to another, and you're rolling around in the street with one guy for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's one thing I was trying to avoid.
I understand, having lived that.
Yeah, so I guess So I need to add the your inventory, I need to add the Bubba's inventory, and I need to... And I think you already added the tea set.
I did.
I added my book.
To fill Zell in again, Brave Digger, aka Gravemaker in this campaign, was my first D&D character.
Aww.
A wrestling barbarian. Goliath.
Yeah, like I said, slight tweaks I asked before I asked.
I didn't think I'd be seeing the result of that question so soon.
Yeah. Let's see here. Was there anybody else? Yeah. Just checking with the rest of you. I'm pretty sure you guys would be okay. Like I said, not 100% carbon copies, but if there were characters based on your old characters, I'm pretty sure that would be okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's NPCs and stuff like that, Depending on, they might have varying levels and stuff like that of involvement. And, next time, hopefully, I'll have it ready. So in your notes and stuff, like your character hands out and stuff like that, you'll eventually have named NPCs with portraits of these two. So you'll be able to see what they actually look like.
Oh, yeah.
So, in case you guys run into them another time, But anywho, yeah, I think that will just about do it. I gave that to Fugi. I'll just hand out certain items, and I think we'll be pretty much good to go at that point. Man,
I
my
wanted
throat's
to
getting really...
I wanted to say on the topic of Brave Digger, wrestler who was one of like the main inspirations for that character, Pentagon Jr. now goes by Penta Oscuro, and he emerges out of a coffin and carries a shovel to the ring. It's kind of weird how like uncannily Brave Digger he's become.
Hey, maybe he's a fan.
That would be wild. I don't think he speaks much English. So it's not likely at all.
He has the subtitles on.
Yeah, it's true. There are subs.
just horrible subtitles because I think the translations are terrible on YouTube.
Yeah. But I always check the box for them, so they're there.
Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, Khaleesi, you don't need to worry about your song of rest because the rest of them rolled full.
Yeah, I saw. That's okay.
It's unfortunately a life of a bard. Sometimes you're like, I'm going to use this. And everybody's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Sometimes, on the other hand, they rolled real terrible. And they're like, thanks. So
they're like, no. Please be quiet. Let me just do my thing.
Meanwhile, Fugi and I are like tripping over each other trying to cast guidance.
Yeah.
I guidance.
But wait, does that Song of Rest, does it cost anything to use?
Nope. It's free every short rest. She can do that.
Okay.
Yep. She can do that as many times as she wants. Just only once per short rest. That's the only stipulation. She can't go Song of Rest, Song of Rest, Song of Rest, Song of Rest, and you guys are like at full for just rolling one hit die. But,
okay, so do we have any sign off? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so yeah. Is it Sunday yet? No, I'm just kidding. That'd be so fucking cringy. But yeah, I think they'll just about do it unless anybody else has anything else that they need to mention or do real quick. I hope you guys all had fun. We took care of the inspiration dice, so yay. Don't have to worry about that later. Yeah, Piggy's like, yay, B. You can go to bed. He's inspired to go to bed.
Yep, go to bed, wake up in 6 hours, drive to Chicago.
I hate Chicago.
Yep.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Take care.